All diddly 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 diddly. Doing my camera in focus. Is my camera in focus, or am I losing my mind? I think so. No. Hello. How are we all? Nice to see you, Darren. Aussie, Shell, Toad, Big Toad, Carrot. It is very incredible. Yeah, it's a bit blurry, isn't it? I can't remember how does this one focus again? Nah, that's I don't even remember how this one focuses, this lens. I'm pretty sure the side is only whatchamacallit? The side is only for exposure, see? Can make it brighter, can make it darker. Oh, is that better? That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. Toad, the fact that you've got me down as one of your top 2023 Twitch watchers is absolutely incredible from you, mate. Incredible. Like, genuinely, you should be so proud of yourself that you are up there with one of my viewers. To be able to watch me and have it as that many hours when I hardly stream is fantastic. Is fantastic. What it also means is that you must not watch anybody else, really. That's what it must mean, mate. I reckon. That's my hello JTFC. That's my hypothesis. That you think I'm such an elite streamer that me, Rocco, and Chesnoid and whoever else can't deliver. So if none of us lot are on, that's it. You know, that's it. That's how it works. But I'll do respect to it, mate. Hello, Adam. Hello, Willow. How are we? Hello, Freddie. Hello, Hills. Hills has me down as well, and he's one of his top watchers. Hello, Mr. R. Buckley. How are you, mate? You well? You well? Afternoon, Subing. You packed ham yesterday, did you, Shell? Sheesh. Let's go. That's huge, mate. That's huge. How is you, mate? Hello, Elliot. You well? It's crazy. I don't watch that much, but Alexbee takes care of me. I think you're on 300 hours. 300 hours. I reckon that means you've basically been to literally every stream then, because I don't reckon I stream 300 hours in a year, really. Hello, Charlie. How are you, mate? That's what I reckon, mate. So well done to you for that. That is incredible support. So we're going to start off with a bit of a conversation. Chat. That's what we're going to have. We're going to have a little bit of a conversation. Let's just you don't need to see my bookmarks. Bang. There we go. Anyway, don't even need. That'll do. So I put a little tweet out this morning. I don't tweet too often, but when I do, whoo, it's a banger. It's a banger. We asked question on a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think EA cater FC24 towards the casual player versus the pro player? Number 1 would be for the casual, 10 would be for the pro, and then in the middle would kind of be, you know, for them both. So it's actually quite interesting, really. Kim Pembroke says, I'd say like 3 to 4, heavily focused on the casuals and make up 95% of the player base. Would be CFM's not focused around them. It's just the other 5% are the loudest. I think that's a good point. Safcal says probably around a 2. So it's a conversation from JC, who says any casual player can do the Traore SBC, run the line and cut back. Every goal I concede seems to come from wing plays, cutbacks. Try blank VVD and Arujo. Tried the new wing back, second man press, nothing works. Give me a finesse or something. So I kind of just asked, like, if it's the cut, is it the cutbacks that are the problem, or is it the fact that it's repetitive? Because if someone was just scoring finesses against you over and over again, I feel like JC would kind of have a similar sort of opinion, really. 443 watch hours. Let's go, Greenboat. 212 for me. That's nearly 9 full days. I don't think there'd be 9 streams, let alone 9 days worth. Sad. It's me. Hello, Carney. Yeah, so that's the question I had back to you, is that, like, I personally think people go, oh, cut back. If you then replaced it with a cutback and changed it to a finesse on the edge of the box and everyone was finessing, or if everyone was going back post cross, bicycle kick, I think you'd have the same frustration, you know? I think it's always that it's just the repetitive nature of people chasing the meta, you know? Hello, Ingo. How are you, mate? You well? Pat Rivaldo, did you? What's the best tactic, ATM? I still think 4-3-2-1's really good, mate. I think the game's a little bit more free flowing. I'm actually going to change some tactics today, though. So Stoke says the gameplay number 4, he reckons it's just slightly below half. Gameplay caters towards a lot of the AI influence in the game doing things for you. When you do have things like green time thinners being so effective, it bumps the scores up. I also think they're more inclined to listen to pros feedback than a casual player. I think that's a very valid point. I think I don't think EA take any feedback really from the casual player. I think they, you know, create the game as they want and then fine tune it based off what the pros say. You know. Yeah, all good. Thank you, Hills, mate. Alex in chat, I'm not sure what to do with the club right now. So I think I'm doing Project 2 here, but I mean letting go of a lot of fodder thoughts. Whatever you want to do, mate, do it. Like, you know, chance of packing team of the year is really low, but if you want to have that big pack opening and fun, go for it. You know, pack 90 jars in, yeah, did you? Broomy says 1, no doubt, maybe a 2, but no higher than that. So Broomy thinks the game is fully catered towards the casual. So does ZBM. Interesting, you know, both of these two high-level players. Anthony says they only listen to what pros say is the issue with the game. So it has to be they fully cater for pros. Difference is they never get it right when they patch it. Minus Matcher says 3. Z FIFA says 1 if the casuals are money spending casuals. 5 if the casuals don't spend money. I think the casuals do spend money, which is a big thing, you know. I think that's where a lot of the money is made really. What do you mean by casual? I feel with EA, people use the word casual when what they mean are really mid-level players. I'm not sure the game is set up for anyone who plays a few hours a fortnight and who drops in and out, team with 4 mile. What I class as a casual, and when I'm talking like in Ultimate Team is an Ultimate Team casual, I think there's very, very casual players who just play kickoff, career mode. They load it up when their mate comes round, play seasons. Like those are the proper casuals of the game, right? But I'm talking Ultimate Team casuals. So Ultimate Team casuals to me would be people that probably Division 6, 7, struggle to qualify for champs, but are actively playing, you know, are kind of there. The ones that maybe do put some money on here and there. Like you're more of your adult, I would say. So, you know, working class person who might not be great, but just likes Ultimate Team, likes building a team. That's what I kind of class as a casual, really. You know? Champs was quite growing because of cutback players this weekend. I'm doing well, Abo. How are you, mate? It scares me how rare Team of the Years will be this year. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, isn't it, Willow? You're very correct. People are abusing cutback meta. Fair enough. But yes, extremely boring playing defending against and witnessing it day in, day out. Yeah, and this is where I kind of lean towards, though, Carney, that it's always going to be that way. There's always going to be something that people are going to lean towards, mate. A meta's always there, right? I don't think that changes. I think this year's game, though, is probably one of the most ones over recent years where you can play multiple different play styles. So although most of the community will lean towards that kind of cutback meta, you can play a bit more openly minded, I would say. Is your 4-3-2-1 from 6 days ago meant for the new patch still viable? It's still viable. It's what I've been playing, Freddie. But it came out literally like 3 hours before the patch came out. So it's just unfortunate, really. Does that mean I'm pro from an upper division? Does that just mean I'm just sad? No, it just means you're a grinder. The removal of top 100 rewards, monthly red picks for champs qualifying via tourney, and gradual reduction in the number of champs games left nothing for pro to distinguish themselves from others. Plenty of good casual players. Yeah, I think the way the game has been made has actually tailored less away towards the pros in terms of like in Ultimate Team. I'm doing well, Hayden. How are you, mate? I haven't looked at any of the content yet, Hayden, mate. I'll have a look in a sec. I've not seen a thing. What else have we got? 2, the patch shows it 71 depth was so easy to play because you could actually pass it accurately. And the 71 depth made players go out of position. Now it's hard to play out from the back because 71 depth doesn't make players out of position and R1 passing was nerfed. What? I'm a little bit... I think this is an anomaly, no? Like most people would disagree with that pre-patch. If someone was running 71 depth, the majority of the player base just struggled to play out at the back, no? Well, is he saying it was easy? Really? No. Hey, no problem. I haven't been on for the last few days, so I actually don't have a clue what we've got. I don't even know what the new promo is. Do you have your driving license, bro? I'm 20 and I need it. It's just so hard to study for the theory and driving test. Any tips or info? I do, mate. I got mine as soon as I turned 17. I was working a job and focused on trying to get my sessions in as quick as I could to get the license because it opens up a lot of A lot of opportunities for you, really. A lot of stuff online, mate, can be good. YouTube's a great place. There's a lot of like people that make, you know, content on that side of stuff. So you're on there, really, bro. Awesome, Fabs. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you, mate. Thank you so much for 2 months at tier 1, bro. That's very, very kind of you, mate. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing good. Great. Will you tweak the formation at all? No. No, the formation won't be tweaked. The setup's the same. People get too caught up in this, Freddie. The patch hasn't, like, drastically changed. Like, yeah, I'd argue the game's more free-flowing, a little bit more open in the middle, and people most struggling to defend a little bit because of it. But, like, it doesn't change formations, you know? You know? And that as well, what Guerrero says, good. I think the better player pros will score it a 1 out of 3, and the people who just play it as a casual will rate it 8 out of 10. 8 to 10. Personal opinion is 5. Absolutely 1, the casual player is the one buying packs. 1 with a heavy focus on menu store content. Depends, but in general, it's under 3-4. The casual makes EA the most money. You see it in the most in gameplay with the AI help, and you see it in the menu with the sheer volume of packs and content behind a paywall. Apparently everyone's a pro. What classes is casual? I do have time for champs every week. I wouldn't say everyone's a pro, right? I do find it funny though with this sort of stuff. The different varied opinions on it, you know? The different varied in opinions. I always find it like entertaining when you ask it, you know? Hi all, just wondering if I qualify for Champs Day, will it be wiped next weekend as the season's going on holiday on Thursday? No, I want to say. I think they carry over, but I'm terrible for it, mate. I always forget. Someone in the chat will be able to help, Ryan. I should have specified tactics, little tweaks here and there, but if it ain't changing much, then good to know. No, I mean, other than the 71 depth, if you don't want to run that anymore, because you don't get as much assistance, then you can do. But other than that, no, I think it's fine, mate. EA cater the game to a balance, having a good player base and making money. There's a large spectrum of players, most including everyone in here are more than a casual, but nowhere near a pro. Yeah, people that are in here are definitely more than a casual Suto for sure. What's this Haaland like? Is he actually... Is he 6'5"? I thought he was 6'4". Is he actually any good? I'll give him a go, you know. I'll give him a go. See what he's like. Average card. Sad. Yeah, he's never been a great passer. I think that's actually one of the problems with a lot of elite strikers on this video game, you know. Really not great at passing, are they? I think it's kind of catered towards us lot. What, us lot here? No, I don't think it is. I think the game's more catered towards the casual Ultimate Team players, you know. Right, so what actually do we have then? So 87 base or Centurions upgrade. So that's for an icon. What does that require? 86, 87, 2 team of the weeks. Fair enough. Lucas Hernandez. 84 pace. 3-star weak foot. Medium high. 6 foot. Doesn't have aerial. I'll be a little bit worried. I genuinely think he'd be better as a fullback, to be honest. I think he'd be better as a defensive-minded fullback, really. Educational stream. Yeah. Educational. Got my glasses on. Oh, he's special. You get packs going with him, do you? Okay, that's interesting. So this is a Dan SBC as well. 60 days. 85, 85, 86, 87, 88, 88. Jesus. Doesn't seem that expensive, though, for what he is. No? That's not that expensive for that card, is it? Isn't that like an elite tier card? Oh, yeah, good. I've only just looked at him, auto. I think that's decent value for what you're getting. I think that's genuinely a decent value. 1.7. Yeah, I think that's fairly priced, and he's high medium, which is huge. Rocco was singing Casado's praises to me the other day, you know. Hello, Strom, you well? Nice to see you, mate. You good? Is the 87 icon upgrade worth doing? I think if you want it, mate, go for it. I think it's a bit of a chance It is a waste of fodder, though. Just got the fact I'm going to say the reward cycle seems it's meant to repeat, and by the design it means you can't put the game. You can put the game down and pick it back up again with detriment as a quick FCE point boost gets you back to being competitive again. So this is where I think I've not played champs in 3 weeks, Willow, right? I think you could step away for 2 months, go and play some other games, come back, and you very quickly get your team back up to the current scratch, right? I think that's something that they've done pretty well with recently. Need to put that Ramirez into something. I think that's something they've done really, really well with, really. Do I still have to get through? No, I didn't do them. Missed them, chat. I think by this... Oh, no, I didn't. Radio crafting upgrade. Still there. I think by this point, anyway, we're probably not going to be doing these SBCs. Doing well, thank you. How's you and the missus? Yeah, we're good, thank you, mate. And yeah, missus is good. We are... She's getting to that point now, though, where she is kind of ready to have baby out, you know? So, but yeah, she's good. Afternoon, George. Hello, Pyro. You well? If you want to stay ahead of Power Go, the best players, you have to play consistently. Yeah, of course. But, like, you know, that's understandable. I think if you're kind of there going, oh, I'm going to dip away for like a few weeks and come back, I think you can get back to it fairly well, you know? Hello, Ward Hagen, you well? Thank you for tuning in, mate. Football Ben, Doom, QBX, and Zuby. Thanks for the follows. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Are they? I don't think I have any special. I think I have any reason to be fair. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, Ward. I'm glad you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you. Can I open this pack? Is it going to be allowed? Thank you to Walker Eno for. I've broke the game for the fresh prime, mate. That's very, very kind of you, bro. Thank you so much for supporting me and the channel. You do get ad-free viewing, squad reviews in our Discord server, and also access to our ebook, which is also in the Discord server. If you link your Twitch and your Discord, you will get access to that. Thank you for the love, mate. I appreciate you, bro. Hello, God Particle. You well? Hello, Krish. You will have a baby. We will indeed, my friend. We will indeed. Hello, Rat Queen. Have they, Mozza? What you been getting, mate? Thank you, Green Forest. You well? Nice to see you, mate. Early start for you. Early start for you, bro. You got 2. Yeah, this is our first. This is our first, matey. Hello, Johnson Official. You well? If you go onto my website, alexbeeofficial.com, all the information's there, mate. Son to Stegen and Griezmann. Sheesh. Enjoy your sleep while you can. Yeah, I haven't been getting much of that recently anyway, to be fair, mate. But yeah, I can imagine. I've got a question, and I might have an answer. But thank you, Walker. I appreciate you, bro. Christensen. Instead style, play style plus is so good against cutbacks. But the problem is not too many centre backs have it. Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting soon because we're going to start to see. We're going to start to see much more play styles as the game goes on, right? And then defenders there probably will have them. So that's going to make it very interesting to where it goes, you know. Should I sell Gold Son and then buy Gold Leo? Why are you not enjoying Gold Son? Where are you playing them as well? Double playstyle plus? It's triple playstyle plus God Particle. We can have up to 3 playstyle pluses, which is mad. You know? Appearing on the Foot Weekly podcast anytime soon, mate. Enjoyed you on there last time. I appreciate you, bro. Just as and when Ben asks me, really, mate. He knows I'm around if he ever wants me to come on and chat some dribble. Playing him on left wing. If you feel Son's not doing the goods, then Leao's obviously very good at beating the fullback. But it depends on your play style, I'd say, really. You know? So happy. I thought my second interview was today. It is tomorrow instead. Dub. Oh, hello. Sorry. I didn't really see that, chat. 6 foot. I'm doing well, Zubro. How are you, mate? I'm having many good cards on loan. How to build more without spending? What, loan cards? Or like normal cards? How much is 80 falls? A bit more prep time. I try not to play the meta as I know somewhere down the line the game will change. Yeah, but the game always changes into a meta state anyway, right? So it just depends what you're wanting in that element. Whether you want to, you know, chase the meta and be in the meta, or whether you want to play your own play style or what. You know, it's completely up to you. Really. Completely up to you. Right, let's try and see if we can finish off this SBC. We've got Edison, which we can yeet. We just got him as well, right? Zidane, which can go. And I think that's it, really. Let's see what this puts us on. I do well, thank you, Lewis. How are you, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. I hear what you're saying about strikers not having the greatest of passability, therefore I reckon I'm going to do that. Griezmann have a big impact. Yeah, strikers always have their kind of weakness in that area, right? Right, let's see where this gets us. I think we might be slightly below. Maybe an 85. I got 3 tickets for 3. I got tickets for 3 matches in my country in group stage of next year's Euro. Have you? Yeah, that'd be good fun, mate. Germany, isn't it, next year? Interesting. Best 5-back tactics. I don't really know, mate. I haven't played too much 5-back this year. I haven't really played too much 5-back, mate. What's that do us? Oh, 85. 85. No. No. Cheapest players buy rating. I think I'm going to play a few more games of Sun, then decide if I want to sell them or not. That sounds good. That sounds good, my friend. Right. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Griezmann tears me to bits every time I play against him. Yeah, he's a bit of a joke. He's a bit of a joke, isn't he? But when you get Team of the Week from the 78, yeah, especially with how expensive Team of the Weeks are right now. That's fine then, JTFC. If that's, you know, that's how you want to play and that's what you like, then for sure. I'm doing well, GG. How are you, my friend? You well, you well, you well? Griezmann literally has a 4-star weak foot. Weak foot's a myth, as Cowler would say. Weak foot is a myth. Flecken used him at the start of the game. Not a very good goalkeeper. Not a very good goalkeeper. Right, let's have a look at the squad. Is this your RTG? Yes, mate. I only run this account. So we're gonna bring in Skriniar because we want to see obviously what he's like. He's not Skriniar. That is Lucas Vazquez. You're gonna try Aubameyang. I do want to get him done, but honestly, Suto, I am gonna really struggle, mate. I'm gonna really struggle, unfortunately. I haven't played champs in 3 weeks, so our team, our club is a little bit muddied, matey. It's a little bit. Right, so let's have a look at this. So Torres take out, so obviously we're just using him for thingy, right? For Chem in friendly, sorry. Andre Silva could come in. They've nerfed power header to an extent where I still think it's okay. I just think it's a little bit tougher. I don't mind that. We used him the other day and he was okay. It wasn't anything incredible. Loftus-Cheek could come in there. Should we go with that? I do well, Wes. How are you, mate? You have a 5-back tactic vid coming soon? No, mate. I haven't played 5-back since the last tactic video we did. Why are you liking it? I do need to give you a go. I'll put you on the bench, you know. I will put you on the bench, I think. Let's do that. Right, Skriniar's in. Thoughts on Schmeichel going for a game? Thought he was so much better. Put Edison back in. I find him so much better. A goalkeeper's a goalkeeper's, Hayden. I just think it's a mixed reward, like mixed opinion, really. He's been okay for me. I said I wanted to use this Haaland, actually, didn't I? Better than Lodi, man. What a goat. What a goat. I did that and then did Kevin De Bruyne back in. How would that do us? De Jong drops to 1 chem. Yeah, Lee's okay, but I've used him already. Willow. Maybe I can get De Jong on more chem. That does 2, but then Giroud drops. How about if I do a Dutch manager? Alan gives you 50 rewards, Alex, if you score in 50 matches. 50 matches. You think I'm going to get 50 matches in with him, bro? Jesus. No chance. And then do La Liga, I think. Pie for Giroud. No, I'm keeping Giroud. Keeping big boy Giroud. Giroud. Try that. I think that'll do it. There we go. That does job, doesn't it? That does job. And Skriniar. I did 50 in 1 day. I don't have an anchor. I don't have a shadow. You can stay on basic for now then. I think it's 50 matches over 70 days. Yeah, but the card's not great anyway, is it? I don't think. Like, I mean, it's all right. I'm not complaining at it. Like, I'm grateful for it. But it certainly isn't you know, outrageous. But we'll put him in. If we get some patch from it, we get some patch from it, don't we? So only 1 goal per game for 50 games. Nah, Green Forest, mate. Don't matter what you do passing wise, he is not going to be very good in the passing department. You know. Yeah, there's no point trying to rectify it. I don't think. All right, let's try 50. Yeah, fine. I'm gonna have you on stay forward, stay wide, getting behind, stay wide, getting behind, stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking, go past the lanes, bang, try that. That's on my attacking, sweet. No need to polish the third. Oh, for Skriniar, nah, it's all right. You can stay on basic. He can stay on basic. Let's go try our main man then, Haaland. Let's go see what the big man, Haaland, is like. I'm doing well, Miguel. How are you, my friend? You good? You good? You good? Let's get it. Let's get it. Young Pops, thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome. Welcome. Hello, SLZ, you all? And he's gone attacking, right? Hello, Nomzino, you all? Nice to see you, mate. And then we've got 2 big men up front, and I'm excited by that. What's Haaland's playstyle plus, actually? Does he have one on this card? This lad has Mbappe, you know. That's pretty scary. I know. I know, tell me about it. You're following in the same sort of footsteps as well, to be fair. You're streaming about, what, 8 days this month? Oh, you mate, you will. Thanks for, how long is that? 34 months. It's a bit too long, that, really, Rocco. It's a bit too long, isn't it, mate? Thanks for the love, buddy. Appreciate you, mate. Quick step. Oh. Little reverse. I think he wanted a reverse Elasco there. I think he messed it up, you know. Genuinely. How? In you away? In you away? Nah, you haven't. Oh, you weren't on the other day, mate. I saw you. Power shot plus. Oh. Hey! Whoa. Referee, have a word. Have a word. Oh, that's bad defending. This guy's a serious gamer, you know? Serious gamer. This Haaland feels so quick. Take the throw. There we go. Hello, Eli. You well? I see you, mate. Big Champions League game, innit? Is that tonight, is it? You versus... What is it? You got AC? And you have to win, right? And you need results to go your way as well, yeah? Is that right? And I'm in Prague Sunday. See, yeah, that's what I was going at. That's what I was going at now tomorrow. Okay. All good, mate. How's Mrs. Bump and Doggos? Yeah, Mrs. and Bump doing all right. Mrs. is a little bit fed up now. I think it's more so like work, to be honest. Like, obviously, she's not sleeping great. You know, and then obviously having to go to work and, you know, do your work stuff when you've got like, you know, a 6-pound baby like in your belly. I can imagine it's quite tiring. I mean, to be fair, I carry around like, I don't know, an extra 4 stone of weight that I'm not meant to. So, you know, really, I think she's being a bit dramatic. No, she's good. Hello, Mizzy, you well? Hello, my favourite owl. I take that as a compliment, but it's only because you know only know one owl. All right? Don't say that to her. Need to win and Dortmund to draw minimum. I'm in trouble. One passes there, though. Well done. Well done. I've been a pregnant man for 20 years. Yeah. Tell that to her face, I dare you. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Bro, the things women have to go through to have a baby is mad. I mean, first of all, the start of the act alone is, you know, pretty crazy, right? Best hope you don't watch the streams. yeah, definitely, Chris. Basically, if you don't see me this week, I mean, to be fair, if you don't see me, it's pretty normal anyway, isn't it? You know, I was gonna say if you don't see me this week, be concerned, but you know, if you don't see me anyway, you're always like, oh well, Al's not on again today. I know 3 Owls. One of them is a huge. Oh, hello. I hope it's not me. Hope it's not me. I'm doing good, thank you, though, Mizzy. I know well, Robert. How are you? Am I in trouble here? No. You know why? Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, go on, Skriniar. That was nice. What's up, mate? Hello, Saru. You good? How to handle constant press tactics? Wing. If it, like, I think a lot of it comes actually from the mental side of stuff. So what I mean by that is understanding that the opponent is going on to a press. Like, if you're actively aware of it, like, so if you know, okay, I'm winning 3-1, it's the 70th minute, the opponent's now going to press more, then you're already kind of halfway there, I think. And then it's about playing into the wings, playing into the fullbacks, moving it kind of, you know, out over the top, playing it into the channels. I think that's how you can help deal with it, mate. Mr. Miguel, thank you for... Oh, I thought Van Dijk blocks that, you know. Thank you for 21 months. And you heard a rumour about some bloke called Gear. Apparently he can hit them. He can, but unfortunately, on the resubs, it doesn't do the alert. Thank you, though, bro. I appreciate you, mate. Got a new Ben. Thanks for the follow, bud. Offside trapped. Oosh. Red Patelis, what a card. Yeah. Come on, Haaland. Make a run into the box, man. Well, thank you. Can't complain. Lovely. Lovely. Kill. It's kill. Oh, I think I need to go down the right-hand side a bit more. Haaland will be at the back post on that side. And I've got Salah as well out here. That'll probably make a bit more sense, right? Alex, any idea what the fastest body types are in the game? Mostly lengthy is the one that covers the wins a foot race over the course of a pitch. Who do you think is a better CM, Thunderstruck Ballack or Inform Valverde? I don't like Valverde. I don't know what it is. Ben, I just didn't get on with his gold card. I think they're both very good. I think Valverde would probably be edge it out though. You know. Forwarded out the right alert. L'Oreal, you're not the worst one. Dub. Nah, I've not looked at him, Strum. Only need to score 10 games with Haaland, then 40 with just him in the squad. Oh, that's fine then. That's a bit more reasonable because you could just sub him on for those other 40, right? Like last minute. Would you say? Car stop. He is a heavy boy though. I'll say that for free. He is a heavy, heavy boy. One Salah. Do Salah things. I'll do. Waiting patiently for Christmas as I am. Oh yeah. I mean, nah, we're just patiently waiting for baby, really, mate. Baby can come from Christmas Eve, so the missus has been sorting a lot of things out. We've like painted downstairs in our living room. Oh come on, man! I got bodied. Painted downstairs in the living room. Put some curtains up instead of the blind. Been sorting out baby's room. Been sorting out our room. Been getting through the washing for the baby. Getting all their clothes washed. I've got to get the car valeted because then we can put the car seat in there. So I need to do that. So yeah, just kind of doing that really, mate, to be honest. Van Dijk's incredible, bro. Van Dijk's absolutely incredible. I'm not liking getting behind here on these 4-4-2. I feel like I want them on short. Big switch. That's great ball. I really didn't think he was going to get to that, to be honest. Too predictable. What am I doing? I'd rather drive the byline and look for the back post, to be fair. Good. Beautiful. Here we go. Here we go. So frustrating though, the way that he came close, Haaland. Movement was dead. When's the little one due? Middle of Jan, technically, mate. Missus is having a feeling though they're gonna come pretty early. So it seems like the baby's annoyed in there. Doesn't want to be in there anymore. And yeah, just the way like she's feeling with her body and stuff. Yeah, she's thinking it's gonna come earlier. But Christmas baby, how cute is that? No. The missus was born on Christmas Eve. I'm sick of having... To be fair, it gets everything out of the way and done with in 1 month, right? But can you imagine if Babby comes, like, late December? Then, yeah, just... be something, right? Unbelievable. Shot cancel was about 3 years too slow, Al. Washing's about to go next level, mate. Make sure you're already aware. Yeah, I know. We have a tumble dryer in the garage, but the missus doesn't like it. She doesn't like using it. Basically, the people that we bought the house off, they left it, so she doesn't trust it for some reason. I'm like, darling, it's a tumble dryer. It's also in the garage. So, like, whatever, you know? Yeah, it is, Leafs. Hope everything's been going well for you, mate. It is indeed. Christmas Day, calling it now. Can you imagine? Great header as well. That's what I mean, 1 week off and everything peace and quiet. Here he comes, you had the first pigs in blanket. Mate, I'll be eating my pigs in blanket. They can wait. They can wait. I'm bodied. Do they know how important pigs in blankets are? I'm going to say something. Hear me out. I feel like pigs in blankets have gotten worse over the years. They used to be elite. I've just got a feeling now the manufacture of them is not as good. They're just not as good. And also because they put them out like in September. Only well, Graph, how are you, mate? Hey, man, good stuff. I like to see new players trying out FIFA. Oh, yeah, Harley. Yeah, I just don't feel like they're as elite as they once were. I'll tell you what, this Skriniar is some player, chat. He is some player. Getting from M&S, they're superb. Chris, mate, I don't know if you realise I stream about once every 2 weeks. I'm not made of money. M&S. M&S. Oh, Haaland's passing, bro. M&S. Mate, you're minted. Anyone who shops at M&S is loaded, bro. Loaded. Find a butcher that does it himself. One in Cradley does. No, I'm not local to Cradley, unfortunately. Okay. I actually asked him to pass the ball then, but he just didn't. M&S, isn't that spenny, you know? Don't know about that, champ. I don't know about that. Feel like you're telling me some porky boys. Oos! Virgil van Dijk, baby. I still do content full-time, Al. It's my full-time job. Do I do it full-time? Questionable. Questionable, mate. M&S for your Christmas bits. Not your main shop. All right, pants. I'll take your word. I'll have a word with the missus. I'll see if I can get it across. I have got an M&S over the road from us, actually. Oh, I love a goal from Big Verge. You ready for another goal? Oliver Giroud. Oliver Giroud. Oliver Giroud with a power shot. Oos! I missed. Albie, thank you for 29 months, baby. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope all is good. Tottenham back to winning ways the other day. Did they win? Who did they beat? Yeah, they beat Spurs, didn't they? Was it Spurs? Okay, I'll just Tottenham beat Spurs. Yeah, well done now. No, Newcastle, wasn't it? Was it Newcastle they beat? No, it was Everton beat Newcastle. Who did Tottenham beat at the weekend? What did they lose? Nah, they won. They won comfortably. Oh, I can't remember who they won. Hello, El. You well? I forgot. I apologise. Go on, Giroud. Composure. Was it Newcastle? Jesus. Black pudding, sausage wrapped in streaky bacon. Mate, black pudding. Nah. Honestly, Iceland. There's a room for not an awful lot. Do you be surprised? I bet it's elite as well, though, isn't it, from M&S? Because that's where all the Tories shop. And all the Karens. Newcastle. Is the baby going to be Anders? Mate, it's got my genes. No chance. No chance. Black pudding is elite. Have you been? Yeah, I've been doing good. Thank you, El. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. I'll do my big Sunday shop at M&S for food. You're minted, Zubo. Waitrose United. Waitrose. Are they still going? Of course they're going, because that's where all the old biddies go. M&S food is nice. The missus works there, so 20% off. What is traditional Christmas food in England? Pigs in blankets, turkey, Yorkshire puddings, all the vegetables, broccoli, sweet corn, carrot, cauliflower cheese, cauliflower, the balls that make you fart, what they're called, sprouts. Don't have them. They're horrible. What else? Just all the food, mate. Sweet corn? Yeah, I don't mind a bit of sweet corn. A bit of sweet corn there as well. Think United are going through tonight. Looks tough, no? I was kidding. No way I could afford that. I like a casual passport. Quality Street for the Brecco. My head's exploded this week doing it. I'm doing well, thank you, Shimmy. How are you, my friend? Thanks for 19 months, mate, of your support. It's very kind of you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, mate. How are you, Chris? M&S is Mbappe. It's so clear with the rest. So I actually was thinking this when I watched the Newcastle game the other week. Mbappe was just a bit non-existent, wasn't he? I don't know, man. I feel like there's a bit of a difference between, like, right now, for me, when I watch, like, Haaland and Mbappe, I feel like there's a very big difference between, like, prime Haaland and Mbappe to, I know they're still young, so they've still got lots of time, but like Messi, Ronaldo, you know, like when the game's not really going for City or for PSG, they don't really look like ever doing anything. What is like if the games weren't going for Barca or Real or whoever that, you know, Ronaldo was at, you always just had that, like they just had that little bit about them, like Messi and Ronaldo to just do something, you know. Do you reckon, Miguel? Went V for Mbappe. The Geordies were too much. Yeah, passion from the Geordies, wasn't it? He's bored at PSG, you know, hunger. Mate, I'll happily take his spot. I'll happily be bored for like, what is he on? Like 500 grand a week? I'm glad you've been enjoying them, Chris, mate. Thanks for the love, buddy. Yeah, I've been enjoying going on. Yeah, I'd happily be bored for that sort of money, wouldn't you, chat? In the era of athletes now, mate, flair and technique is slowly fading out. Yeah. It's crazy. I talk about this about number 10s quite a lot, L. Number 10s are very, like, not a thing, really, in the modern game anymore, right? It's because I think now, the modern game, everybody has to be good at everything. What is like number 10s were like so elite at dribbling and passing, maybe not the quickest, not the hardest workers on the team. Now it's like, yeah, we don't want that anymore. Yeah, I think 4-3-2-1 still good. The goals are. Odegaard is a 10, but he's not though. He's a 10 that works his socks off. Absolutely works his socks off up and down the pitch. Like, he's not an out-and-out 10-10 anymore. You know? Like, obviously, if you said to Odegaard, go and sit 10, don't run, don't track back, yeah, of course you could. But I think he's a bit more of an anomaly, like, because he's absolutely phenomenal at everything, but he's also such a leader, right? De Bruyne a 10 at City? Nah, because he's not either though, is he? Like, he had, before he got injured, he was basically playing like shadow striker to Haaland, where Haaland would receive the ball and De Bruyne would make like the runs off him almost. Mainly, like, you just float around them, don't they? You know? Thoughts on Griezmann playing them up? It's just expensive, mate. A few header tutorials are in order, mate. Headers. The manual heading, so back post crosses to the small fullbacks to the big ones, really. Well, he's like a right CM, right wing. Yeah, he's so unique, isn't it? Do you have a new 4-3-2-1? I got Son as front three. Eto'o, nobody's got a high. Would it be better through the middle? I'm playing Muller as the right centre forward. You could do, yeah. You could do. Chris, and no, I haven't released a new tactics yet. That's what I'm working on here today. I'm probably going to play the 4-4-2 and put them out. I think you're choking. Not sure she's got the bottle to make it move. Hello, Brabham. How are you, my friend? You well? Nice to see you, mate. I'm bored now for little money. I've got 92 Eusebio for my icon pack. Sheesh. Love that. Love that. So yeah, it's, I don't know. I find the modern day football very, very fascinating. Very interesting. Really. All right, let's go, chat. So let's carry on working with this 4-4-2. Let's carry on playing some football, really. We won that last game, but it was a bit of a questionable one, wasn't it? I needed to change the left mid and right mid onto come short, I think. They're on getting behind, stay wide at the minute. I wasn't really a massive fan. Oliver Giroud. Yeah, no worries, RB. I don't think Mbappe Haaland plays Messi Ronaldo different levels. Yeah. Miss Ozil off for COVID at the moment, but all good. Chance to catch up with uni work. Thanks for asking. I hope you recover soon, mate. Rest up, look after yourself. If there's any positive to it, mate, at least you've got it now, just before Crimbo, eh? So that if there is a positive, that would be it, mate. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, DS. How are you, mate? You well? Nice to see you, bud. I'm probably going to do a gameplay analysis in today's stream as well, chat. We've got one of our coaching students. Hello. That we need to do a session for. So if you Lot fancy that. Probably do that later on this afternoon. Players like Mbappe, I'm going too much soon. I don't have the hunger like young Ronaldo at United. Hello, Pugzilla. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas to you, mate. I hope you're doing well, bud. Hope you're doing well. The absolute legend that is Pugzilla. What rank is the player you're coaching? About 14 to 16 wins. He is. Got Sewer and an Icon pack, and she's pretty expensive. I hope she's good. Yeah, she's very good. Yes, very, very good. Quality centre mid. Glad you're well though, mate. I don't know who to use my red on. I've not even got a single red. Sad. Will get the wins? No, I've not played champs in 3 weeks. Do you know what we have? We have passion, chat, in our squad. Passion. Right. About Butcher and Cantona from the base Icon pack. Does the two together in 4-4-2, so change one of them. I wouldn't use Butcher, but I'm fine with you using Cantona. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Butcher, mate. Not for me, brother. Did you win your bet on Weekend League? What did you do, Pugs? Me and him got the same red. João Pedro, smart man. Where would you play? Eusebio? I played Neymar centre forward. No, I played Neymar left forward. I play Eusebio striker, mate. That would be my go-to. If we can see him, Mendy. I said this. I didn't understand why EA released another Mendy card. Well, I do, as in because of the cousins, aren't they? But I just don't understand why we've got an 85 and then now we've got an 87. The 85 was ridiculously expensive, and now the 87 is a similar thing. Makes no sense. Hello, Bedalek, you well? Nice to see you, mate. Let's give you 2 cards that are just not obtainable, you know? Bombassa just got smoked. That goes, right? Yeah, terrible ball. We both got 14. I waged a viewer who would get more wins. He had 2 DCs, so I just said he won. He had 2 DCs. That's fishy. You're too kind, you Pugs. I'll be out there calling his bluff, me, mate. Calling his bluff. Oh, do you know what happened last night, chat? Our oven's busted. Our oven and gas. Cooking dinner. If anyone has any idea here, please advise me. Cooking dinner. Sausages in oven. Having sausage in mash. Or banging dinner. Potatoes boiling away. And then I have a power cut. I was upstairs on the PC here, and I was like, "Oh, power cut." So I thought, "Oh, it'll be everyone on the street." Nope, just our house. So I went to the board, turned everything off, turned it all back on one by one. The oven hood, which is for the gas, and then obviously for the oven, is what's tripping it out. So I had to cancel the dinner. Dinner done. And I've messaged the geezer, waiting for him to message me back. So right now, I have no way of cooking food other than microwave food, which is fantastic. Yeah, petite's okay, actually. Petite's okay. So if anyone has any ideas what that could be that would be causing that, fire away. I am unbelievably under pressure here. I need to use Haaland and Giroud as your out ball, really. Like, whip out the barbecue. I could do that. That's true. Could actually do that. Great idea, mate. Sure Mrs. won't mind that. We'll have burgers for dinner every night. That allowed. Yeah. Try changing the fuse in the plug. The fuse. Okay, well, so here's one. Could the fuse go while it's like, because it was on, right? It was all working fine, and then it just randomly went halfway. Could the fuse go like, while it's just on. I thought the fuse would only go if it was, like, being turned on, no? Get an air fryer. I did say that last night. I did say to the missus I could get an air fryer. Obviously, they're a bit spenny, aren't they? And then, obviously, our gas. Like, we could use our gas hob, but we'd have to use matches. And the missus doesn't like the idea of that. She don't trust it, basically. Or the hood just needs replacing. Worth a try. I mean, to be fair, you're asking me to change the fuse, and I'm going to be honest. It's not an area in my life where I am overly confident, chat. When it comes to that sort of stuff. Haaland. Do. Oh, sad. So you reckon fuse? You reckon that's the first thing? Your stove is an appliance that won't work, or is it gas? It's a gas stove, but it's connected to the cooker hood switch. And basically, we can't have the cooker hood switch on because the cooker hood switch, when it's turned on, trips out all the electrics. So we can still use the gas. We just have to light it manually. That makes sense. Get the man in. I've texted the man. The man's not replied. I've texted the man yesterday. Hi, Mike. Found your information on Checker Trade. Fuse is very simple to change. You'll need the correct voltage. YouTube vids will help. Have I got a chance of electrocuting myself? So it's either a fuse or the hood is knackered. FO fuse, let us know. Run a poll. Up the rustlers for dinner. Hello, Oblivion. You well? I would try plugging the stove into another outlet to rule out being a problem. I would try plugging the stove into another outlet. You can't. The hood. It's a switch. So it's not a plug. It's just a switch that if I have it on, it trips out all the electrics. If I leave it off, it's out. You can't change it. It's all wired like behind. You know. I'm doing well, Binkton. How are you, mate? Anyone? Yeah, my mate Mark could probably do it, but I feel bad because literally he always does my DIY stuff because obviously I'm like as useful as a nun's fanny when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like it just isn't an area that I'm good at, you know. Turn the trip switch off so you won't electrocute yourself. Yeah, do that. The more you talk about it, the more it sounds like that's the problem. Ooh. I'm going to approve electrician. What's the problem? Basically, he was cooking dinner last night. Oven was on. Electric stripped out. Everything was off. Tried to turn it back on. Wouldn't turn back on. Is it an RPC board? I don't know. The board, basically, the switch just kept flicking back down because obviously there was a fault in the system. Turns out it's for our oven. We have a hood, like the button based, the switch in the kitchen, which turns the oven on and the hob as well. And yeah, basically that's tripping out. So these lot think it might be a fuse. What do you reckon, my friend? Oh, yeah, what are you struggling with, Kev? Get off me. Please. Good goal, chap. Good goal. Oh, can someone explain to me why their shadow patch kickoff, by the way? They didn't put that in the pitch notes. And, well, the movement from the defence is very different. Does anybody have any explanations? Bad ball. Not bad. Got to score with this Haaland, you know. Pull in one past that. Does anyone here take CBD gummies? No. Why? That post. Knock it down. Oh. Is Zizu SPC worth it? I think he's very good value, mate. 60 days available to craft. Yeah, I think it's decent value for the card that you're getting. We've always moaned that those sort of cards aren't obtainable early enough, and they are definitely changing that way, you know. It's a great ball, Van Dijk. Been told I help lower my blood pressure without needing meds. I mean, to be honest with you, Geordie, mate, I don't think the people in my Twitch chat are going to be qualified enough to offer advice on lowering your blood pressure without taking meds, my friend. To my knowledge, anything with CBD in the UK, they're basically all just not... They can't give you a high enough dose that you would ever really feel an impact. Whether you vape it, whether you have it in gummies, or what. Like, I think a lot of them are just basically flash marketing and getting your money, because they can't actually have the quantities in it to really make a difference, you know. Don't play FIFA. Pat VBD from the 85 double sold my tradable and did 78. Dupe theory is real. Sad. What's on the free Haaland, bro? Using him Rao. He's not been great in these first two games. He feels really quick though, that's for sure. Mr. Gorbo, how are you, my friend? Are you well? It is very nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the raid. One of our mods could please get Gormo's link in the chat. That'd be great. How are you, mate? You well? Putting together an IKEA closet at the moment requires a hammer, and I don't have one. I thought IKEA, you could set everything up with IKEA without it, like, any tools, really. Let's punch my door, so I wanted to go eat. Just, oh, you had lunch turn at your door. All right, go eat, mate. I read that as punch your door. I was like, what? Ryan, how are you, my friend? Thank you for 25 months of your Prime, buddy. I appreciate you, mate. Very kind of you. I have a date on Friday, Al. Man is moving. Enjoy. Yeah, look, see, kick off dead. Remember, Gormo. Be interested. Talk. Don't seem boring. I mean, it might be hard, but... On Drew. I mean, yeah, if you want to lower your blood pressure, then exercising, getting good sleep, lowering your stress levels, taking some time out from yourself, social media, relaxing, having a nice hot bath, maybe a little glass of wine. It's my little trick, that. A little glass of wine every now and then, chat. A little glass of red wine. Yeah, no, but I'm saying, Gormo, be interested in her. Or him. I don't know what you're into. You know? Got me? Oh, no way. Close. Scared, chat. He's gonna gritty back on me. Diet is key too. Don't play FIFA. Afternoon, Scottish gamer. Done the Clover SPC. Got the new 8 Clover. Find them good. Using them, it's good to have father and son in the same squad. Go on, mate. Clover's actually been okay for Bournemouth, no? I think. It's a great ball. Are we ready for the gritty, chat? Are we ready for the gritty? Oos! Oh, can't gritty. We have a few common interests already, so I'm excited. Good. Good. How's gameplay been? Yeah, been alright, yeah. Everybody stay calm. Stay calm. Oh, Chris, how are you, my friends? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the love and the support. Thank you for sending your viewers over. I hope you're doing good, mate. If we can please get a little shout out for Chris. Anyone that's not following Chris, please go and show him some love. He is a top bloke. He is also a Spurs fan. So he's a bit sad right now. He's good and he's happy and sad, you know? Up and down, up and down, up and down, really. Thanks for the love, mate. Appreciate you, bud. Little Maldini. Woo! Woo! Hope you're well, bro. Sorry, I didn't do claim all, did I? Love, my friend. Hope you're fantastic this stream. I'm doing good, thank you, mate. I hope you're well. Imagine being a Chelsea fan, Al. Yeah. You lot reek. You lot reek. You know what's so funny though? Everyone's talking about Ten Hag and United and stuff, and most people, just pretty silent about Chelsea, because I think we just expect them to be shit nowadays. You know. Poor Chelsea, man. Poor Chelsea. I feel for you, George. I don't actually. No, I don't. That's a lie, mate. I don't feel for you at all. Not at all. Went all the way to Everton Sunday to watch that, Dross. 12 hours out of the house to watch that. Yeah, but Everton, mate. Up the Everton. Sean Dyche. What a guy. What a guy. Now, is it 3 months he's out for? Jesus. I think they really need Nkunku, bro. Genuinely, I think they missed the link up with Nkunku. Hi, Alex. Have you seen an old man having a Twix? Hey, you got a Paris player. He's selling, you say? Have I ever seen an old man having a Twix? No, mate. Why? It's fully deserve having the worst chance of football. Which one? This is going to be Patella's chat. You ready? No. Oh. Shouldn't the new patch made the 4-2-3-1 OP? No. Chelsea. That one. Chelsea. What, you don't like that one? Why? Boy. What do you lot sing in Wales? Hello, Paul. Have you given up on doing every SBC? Yeah, mainly because I haven't been playing champs the last 2 weeks, Paul. So it's just not possible, right? It's just not possible. How you finding Haaland? Not very good, mate. Not very good. You want chanting West Bromwich Albion for a full 90? I mean, yeah, don't really go though, does it? Chelsea. Baggies! Every game, Chelsea sings Tottenham names first. That is sad. It's got an 8-1 rated goal club, and you can put it in the 2-player pit. The player SBC is quite good. I don't really have anything else in the club, Nudson, mate. I'm a bit limited on the gold stuff. I'm also past that point of really caring with it, mate. I've got a fantastic squad. I've got Haaland up front. I've got Giroud up front. What more could I want? You know what I mean? Fuck the Albion. Bit rude, Donny. Bit rude, Donny. Oh, you mate, you will. Is it still L1R1 to head us down? No. L1R1 is a power shot. Not possible for you to do an L1R1 header anymore because they removed it. So it's just circle to head. You lost to Sunderland and they are shite too. We did lose to Sunderland. Indeed. They've also got new manager bounce or caretaker manager bounce. They played well, actually. I mean, Jordy, you're going to say that because you're a Newcastle fan, though. Sorry, mate. Just jealous, really? Why do you support Donny? Jesus. Welsh League actually got on the news this week. Granted, it was due to a club getting a 6-point deduction with a 135-point deduction suspended, but still, Jesus. That's the first time I've ever been on the news, right? Oh, you support Blues? You had a good start to the season. Genuinely, from your opinion, mate, what's happening with Rooney? I know he came into a pretty tough running anyway, but are the Blues fans like, were they wanting the Rooney appointment or were they wanting to stick with the manager that you had? What happened there? Tough one to step on there, actually. Haaland, go. Oh, what a fantastic ball. Is that Dodo at right back? Is that Dodo at right back? He's a disaster. No one wanted him. Mad. Mad. That's how it was. A mini riot at a game. Or Welsh teams. I have a question for you then. Why are Swansea and Cardiff in the English Football League? What, like, where and how did that happen? Was it that they were too good for the Spanish then? For the Welsh leagues and they just wanted, like, when did that happen? I don't understand. Donny, thanks for following me. Let Lance, thanks to follow as well. Colin Rouani is tearing me a new one. Is it Dodo? Yeah, it is. Okay. Come on, Haaland. All Welsh teams can make it into the English leagues. Maybe proceed to found in the Welsh leagues. All Welsh teams can make it into the English leagues. How? Oh, yeah. What? So, like, when does that work, though? So, when do they come out of the Welsh league to then go into, like, Vanarama? Oh, he's got Karatui at that post as well. They were founded before the Welsh leagues were founded. Ah. The first day Rooney turning up to training, they robbed his new Range Rover wheels. Oh. Sure he was over the moon with that. Save. From Wikipedia, when Cardiff City, Swansea City, Newport were all established, there were no viable Welsh competitions. As a result, the teams were granted permission to participate in the English league structure. So, can any of the current Welsh teams get into the English leagues? Go on, Haaland. Excuse me, sorry. What a save. Messed up there. So aggressive then in my defending. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about it, Zubro, because obviously there's always been that conversation about like Scottish teams coming into the Prem or coming into the English leagues. But the only way they could ever come in, right, is if they started at the bottom, and they're obviously never going to do that. You know? Basically be a new entry. Ah, okay. Makes sense. I don't know why number 6 has come across there to deal with that for him. It's a bit sad. Anyan, go away. The Scottish FA banned their clubs in the English FA. I'm reading about it now. Actually a really good feat. Burst from Haaland then, but didn't make a difference. Well in. Give the ball straight back, shall I? Up against here, Bremer. Lovely Giroud. Lovely Giroud. That's my striker. That is my striker. Panicking. Also watching about Steve Clark. I think Steve Clark's a very good manager, mate. In my lifetime, he's one of the best managers that Albion have had. Obviously took over from Big Roy. And got us results, mate. Got us results. Yeah. He did good. Having fun with long ball. What does L2R2 heading do? Just as a header on demand. So it means that you get a header. You know, sometimes when you'll get a volley instead. It means that you are guaranteed to get a header. As long as the ball is 3 feet in the air, you're like the R2L2 will tell them to head it. So I've started to just kind of do that now with a lot of my headers just to be sure. You can't link in the chat, unfortunately, FIFA Addict. Has Rooney even won a single game? I think he has, yeah. This Kolo Muani is actually summit, isn't he? Doesn't go either. I think Albion played tonight. We got Rotherham. Good finish, Giroud. Good player, look. You're welcome, Wivio. You are welcome, my friend. Yeah, I feel like Albion played tonight. I'm not sure though. Villa in a title race. We're in top 4. It's hard to say, man. Like, they're obviously incredible at the minute, mate. Like, we've been talking about them on this stream like a lot, really. I keep saying how they're just kind of going under the radar. This was before the Man City and Arsenal game. You know, really good position. Looking a good side. But yeah, hard to say with a title race, but I think top 4 is definitely on the cards, you know? Definitely on the cards. I think it's 10 now. Yeah, Rotherham tonight. We've got Millwall tomorrow. We have to get back to winning ways against Rotherham. They beat us away from home last season as well. Matchmaking on PS5 is how got to Div 4 easily on old gen, struggling out on Div 6. What's happening in this game is new gen adaptation. But yeah, I mean, you know, new gen's very different to old gen. So if you've been used to old gen, then it is a different game. But also, I think this is something that FIFA players as a whole have gotten too comfortable with over the years. They expect to be winning like a hell of a lot more games than they're losing. At the end of the day, a good matchmaking system means that you have, on average, a 50-50 win rate. And a 50-50 win rate in Rivals sees you climbing because of checkpoints. But yes, mate, it is different on old gen and new gen. On kill. Maybe I should have tried to bicycle kick that. I feel like I almost had the room. Yeah, great foul. I'll have a hunter on Druid. I just want to increase the jumping, mate. The problem is those streaks, I lose to 4 to 5 games in a row. Yeah, and that's going to happen. Why do you find it funny, though, Peachon? What do you find funny? I don't understand. Who's top of the championship? Leicester. Playing. Their team is way too good to be in this division. Yeah, it's why in rivals though I feel like you should always actually just try and, like, I don't know, draws are not really worth much, are they? Ugh. Come on, push up. Push up. Pick a man. Good turn. He shot cancel that then. Can Haaland play that ball? That's fine. I full powered it just to try and like get it going somewhere really. Oh, I tried to back post it. Haaland. Some players less than Leeds. Oh, it's a joke, isn't it, Toad? Which cards you tried recently out? Trying out Skriniar and Haaland at the minute, Simmer. Because I know I'm better than what the game makes me feel like. All right, I'm gonna be truthful here with you, Peachon. Load of bullshit. Load of bullshit, mate. This mentality that people have of I know I'm better than where I am is just wrong. You're just lying to yourself. The game doesn't lie. You are where you are because that's where you deserve to be at that particular time, right? If you're getting 11 wins, it's because you're an 11 wins player. If you're stuck in Division 4, it's because you're a Division 4 player. If you're stuck in Division 7, it's because you're a Division 7 player. There's no... This, I'm better than what I'm showing. Well, do you know what? If you were, you'd be out of that division, wouldn't you? Like, people just, I don't know, they put their, like, rose-tinted glasses on and think that they are so much better than what they actually are, you know? It's just not a good mentality to have, really. Yeah, if you're better on PS4, well, that's fine, but that's a different conversation, man. It's a completely different game. FIFA PS4 version is FIFA 21 with updated players. That's it. We're now on FIFA 20. What is the equivalent of FIFA 24? You know, like they're very different games, really. Elements are similar, of course. Fundamentals are conversations, but you know, one De Bruyne. I struggle to get the ball back here. Neymar. That Kolo Muani's absolutely tore me a new one. Hello, pizza. Stop humbling me, Alex. I'm Div 1, man, I swear. Sorry. Go on, Salah. Go on. Drive. Pick him out. I wanted a power shot. I wanted a volley. The difference between 9 and 11 isn't massive. 11 wins is very average. I think if you consistently play champs, I think most people get 9 to 11 wins, yeah. I think that's kind of the radius for sure, I would say. Hello, Joker. For that weekend league is actually easy in division rivals. Yeah, weekend. I don't know. There's not really much of a competitive mode anymore, I don't think, to be honest. GG, bro. CG, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. The gap between 11 and 14 is purely down to concentration. No, it's not down to purely concentration, but concentration is a big thing that people... I think I touched on this in our first ever video I think I ever created about tips to get better at champs. Playing like 3 games and then taking a break. Like putting an hour aside playing it and dedicating like 100% commitment to that particular game that you're in. You know, instead of checking your phone like while stuff's going on and whatnot, staying concentrated in the game, thinking about things tactically and logically can help massively. Yeah. But I don't think it's just purely down to concentration, but yes, concentration does definitely help for sure. Sure. How many wins a weekend do you think each division should achieve? Very generic. I don't even think you can answer it anymore. I think with the way they've messed up rivals and champs, I just don't think it's a thing, really. I'd expect someone that's in Division 1 or Elite Division to be getting 14 wins, but that's probably about it. You know? Sunday night went from 11-4, but the weekend before I needed the 11th win. Lucky matchmaking is to do with it. I mean, the matchmaking system isn't great, but it does have an ELO system, so I don't think lucky is necessarily the case, you know? Rivals is so dead now. No one's really playing it. Sad. Can you please give me tips on how to defend in a 1v1? Thinking about where the opponent's like gap is and where they're going to look to exploit. Where about the angles? Where's the most dangerous position towards goal? And then when you are going to step in for the tackle, using the R1 circle button. Like here, coming across R1 circle, I covered out the pass up front. He had no other angles to play, so I can tackle there, tackle strong. Using the jockey button, obviously, and then sprint as well, and on the time. That's where they've nerfed the power header, you know, chat. Such a dead effort. He's in as well. Sad. Yeah, no worries, Fabs. Cheers for chilling, mate. Take care, take care. I played a game for promotion Division 3 last night and the person slapped me. Like, completely outplayed me. The drive, Bombasta. True, went offside like way too easily then, I think. I don't know if I triggered him on the run. I don't know if that was his movement or mine. I can't remember. This is good. Hello, Sam, are you well? I think you should have to get relegated. Yeah, I think so too. I think the whole system is entirely flawed because of it. Alex, are you now playing for the 7 wins? What do you mean? Like, am I just playing for 7 wins and then stopping? No, I just play. I might not get any wins in a week. If I don't play any rivals, I might get 20. How can I recognize my weaknesses? Watching back your own gameplay. When you're playing, there's gonna be moments where you feel pretty like uncomfortable about certain scenarios. You might be like, here, how do I defend this? And you might go back and watch it. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Sam. I'm glad you're well. Huge game for United tonight. Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? You got a pretty like tough running coming up now. Okay, is it more advantageous for you to play drafts, gain some good packs at your skill level? I don't care, mate. I'm just like just chilling, like just playing. I don't care about getting coins or packs. I'm just here to just play FIFA, mate. I don't care about the game mode, you know. How do you recommend trying to defend manually control VVD from corners? I step my own centre back, bringing the goalkeeper out and trying to match your biggest centre back against him, but it's so tough, mate. VVD is a joke from corners. I've scored so many goals with him. He's a joke. What kit are you using? The West Brom kit. West Brom kit, mate. Gotta beat him, Giroud. You gotta beat him. Yeah, tough games for United, you know. Really, really tough games. I keep saying this with United. Like, they're doing good in the league, technically. I'm in the wrong formation. I keep going to defensive. It's what I've been on for so long. I'm meant to be on attacking. They're doing decent in the league, like actually where they are. I just hate their performances. They look so lackluster. You know? It's a good ball, that. Oh, I'm actually in the 4-4-2 that I wanted to be in now. Go upwards, I think. And like... Oh, Musiala! Dribbling's outrageous. I do well, Ali. How are you, mate? Haaland! What a terrible ball, Kevin De Bruyne. I've never managed to get a good at time finishing. Is it worth trying to get used to? Yeah, definitely. It takes out takes out the RNG a little bit. Shows that you have more powerful shots, more accuracy. But I would argue precision shooting is easier to learn and more beneficial anyway. So if you're not using precision shooting, maybe move to that first. Depends on the type of player that you are, though. If you are super technical inside the 18-yard box, then you probably want to stick with assisted shooting and then learn green time finishing. The way you can learn green time finishing is if you go into skill games, there's an area called practice scenarios in the attacking, and you can just look for that. How can I stay too calm when it comes to like being frustrated on the game? There's an element of like wanting to win and passion, which is good, but also I think when people get really angry, it's outside of FIFA, mate. Like, it's a video game at the end of the day. If it's making you like angry and really frustrated and I don't know, I think it's a focus on elsewhere job, not a FIFA job, you know. I think it's a different side of the thing. Stupid question. How can you change your swim in the box for corners? You can't, but you can use your corners and your custom tactics here. There, the amount of obviously players that you have in will impact it. So I have one corners, so it puts, say, in my biggest players, VVD, for example. Is player switching worth the risk and learn to use what? Right stick switching? Yeah, of course it is. Right stick switching is, I would argue, what will separate you from being an okay player to a much better player. If you can't learn how to right stick switch, you will never really like succeed at this game. VVD, Ali. I want VVD in there, but it doesn't put him in there. Are you done? Have you done one corners? Ball. I'm so sad. That was such a good ball as well. I'll bring it down. It's on 3. Change it to 1. I go to practice now. It's difficult to start to practice. Some shit commands with ball sticking on the ground prevents me from start practice. That's the arena, no? You go to skill games and go to practice scenarios. Either laugh at the students' games or accept dumb stuff will happen. Yeah, I mean, it's this way I always go. Like, if you have like a rebound that the opponent gets and it's a little bit frustrating, you look back on it, and if you come into it with actually an open mind, there's always something you could have done differently. Always something you could have done differently. And if there is nothing, you know what you do? You just laugh it off. Why? Because if you've done everything perfectly and the opponent got a rebound or whatever and he scored, well, you can't do anything about it. So what's the point in getting annoyed about it? Just move on. You know what I mean? Like, if there's something I can do to change the outcome of what happened, then there's an area for me to focus on. Great. If there isn't, just laugh it off. still 71 depth. I'm trying like 50 now at the minute. So yeah, I have 3 players. I tap R1 to bring Giroud short, and then play lock here to Van Dijk like that. That's how I do my corner cells. What is wrong with Reece James? Do you think he's drinking, etc., causing injuries? Drinking? I don't know, Brad. I don't have a camera in his house, mate. So I don't know if he's drinking, mate. Yeah, of course, random stuff happens in real life football too. I think the biggest problem that FIFA players have though is that they only remember like the rebounds or like the annoying stuff when it happens against them. It happens for you as well. You know, you get some like lucky cheesy goals and people don't call it out for when it is there. And Skriniar. Defend him. Pretty good defending. Yeah, I don't know. Like torn hamstring results from drinking? I don't know. Why should people not think they are good at the game? What's the point of the game after many years of learning and improving? Could be poor form. Don't need to be hard for myself. Why should people not think they are good at the game? No, that isn't what you said, Peachon. You said you are better than the division that you're in, which is just wrong because you wouldn't be in the division that you're in. That's just cap. Well, that's just cap. That's like United going, oh, we're title challenging team. No, they're not. You know? Game is so bad. 71 depth has been nerfed. And everyone plays 5-4-1. Drop back. So, what? Were you pro 71 depth, yeah? If that's the case? Hold on. Haaland. Can't really dribble with him here. It's poor, Al. Really poor. Bobble. Can't take a big touch with sprint like that, bro. Still get it, unfortunately. Nah, I didn't like 71 depth. What, so you didn't like 71 depth. Now they've nerfed it. Now you don't like the way they get. I don't know, man. Don't know. Literally said it on the podcast a few weeks ago, didn't I? People don't like the 71 depth, even though I'd rather it be more aggressive and goals scored and more of a big pressing game. You know, people being aggressive rather than having all the men behind the ball. What people not like now? All the men behind the ball. Grass ain't always greener, is it? Not even that, GG. They're obviously never going to please everyone anyway, right? I have no issues with that. Like, that's never going to happen, you know? That's a utopia world that we just don't live in, unfortunately. But the thing that makes me laugh is like the lad there that said that on YouTube. He doesn't like this. Everyone playing 5-4-1 and all the numbers behind the ball. But he didn't like 71 depth. Well, unfortunately, this is what will happen when we start to take away more of an aggressive press and heavy attacking intent game. This Haaland reeks. Look at the argument. It's got to Division 5 after struggling like crazy. Last joint. 5 champions every week. 90 minute bit involved. Get absolutely battered every 2 or 3 games. What argument though, Sly? What argument do you get? I don't understand. The argument that Pete Chon was saying was that he's better than the division that he's in. And well, no, he's not. Because do you know what it would mean if he was better than what the division that he was in? He wouldn't be in the division. It's like I don't know why that's a difficult concept to grasp. You know? Completely understand if you don't want to talk about it. What did you think of Joey Barton's comments? Talk about it. The guy's an idiot. To sit there and say, because you have a vagina and you haven't played in men's football means you should not be allowed to work in a professional environment in that case is absolutely ludicrous in every way or form. Now, if he said, I don't agree with some of these pundits' opinions, you can not like a pundit. You can not agree with their punditry and their analysis of stuff. Absolutely. Let's just sit there and go, you have a vagina, you are not allowed. It's just bonkers. Bonkers. I think I get the argument. The divisions are harder now because the season is shorter. No, that's not the argument that he's saying, Malcolm. He's saying that he is just better than the division that he's in. That's all. That's the only argument that he's saying. You know? GG, mate. But he plays 5-4-1 though. It wasn't the high scoring best players. It was the Unreal work from the AI players. How you explain I got to Div 4 easy on old gen? Because they're two different games. And there's two different player bases on old gen and new gen. You know? Does it mean he's deliberately staying in the low division? No, Ross. He's moaning that he can't climb. Like, he can't get to the higher divisions, but he's better than the division that he's in. That's what the discussion was. You know? How are you, Sarge? Nice to see you, mate. It just seems that too many players now are way above their division. If the level it just seems that too many players are way above their division. If the level many of these guys in Division 6 showed is representative for the division, I actually don't understand how the game is even playable in the upper divisions. It just seems that too many players are way above their division. Yeah, because that is like, your base level might be Division 4, but you can probably still get to Division 2 because of the fact of relegation. You know? Like, you got to think about it like this. So, if you grab Division 5 and Division 4, do you know the difference between them is so minor? On a good day, you could be a mid-Division 4 player, right? I'll tell you what. Let me draw. Let me get Notepad. Let me get Notepad up, all right? Paint, that's what I want. Paint. Give me some paint. Here we go. You've got me going now. You got me going. Right. How do I want to draw this? How do I want to explain this? So, that is. Do you know what I'm actually just going to be better off doing that I'm much more better with? Epic pen. Hang on. There we are. Give me epic pen. Right, here we go. I love me some drawing, chat. I love me some drawing. So, you got to understand it like this. This is Division 4, Division 3. If you put it on a line, right? And let's give it, I don't want to give it a number. No. Let's just say on your day, right? You're currently in Division 4. So this is you here. You want a checkpoint, right? You match a player in Division 3 who's here. Let's say the equivalent. I know you can't match in Division 3, but let's say you can, right? If you are on your day, can you beat this player? Yeah, of course you can. It's a Division 3 player. The gap between Division 4 and Division 3 isn't that big. So whenever you're playing rivals, and if you're in Division 4, you are basically always on this scale where, I'll tell you what, if I do Division 4 in the middle, on a good day, Division 5, Division 6. No, Division 3, sorry. Division 3, bad. On a good day, if you're currently in this division, you might be playing more at Division 3 level and you win. On a bad day, you might get a few more losses. You just might not be playing that well. You might sit more in a Division 5, which then keeps you in that Division 4. You need to start playing consistently more like there to then get into Division 3. And then that scale just moves along. So there's a game called League of Legends, basically, where they use an LP system, right? So an LP system means league points, and it's 0 to 100 LP. For you to get promoted into the next division, you need to get to 100 LP. But the thing is that if you're currently sat, say, on 40 LP in here, that's 0, that's 100. You are playing people within your rank and slightly above, slightly below. You are constantly always playing on League of Legends in like a 250 LP gap, basically. The difference between a Gold 4 player and a Gold 2 is the same. It's not a big enough gap. And that's the same concept of when you apply to division rivals. That if you're in Division 6, is there that much of a difference between you and the opponent in Division 5? No, absolutely not. There just isn't. So again, going back to the original conversation of, if you are, like, you're saying I'm better than the level that I'm at, the system doesn't lie, you know? It doesn't lie. You know, it's serious when paint comes out. I prefer to win one, lose one, so I stay in Division 7 for friendly matchmaking. Yeah, but that's a different conversation, you know? That's a different conversation. Tips to fit my Dr. Mundo in my EPL 4-3-3. If you put him at back post, mate, he'll absolutely dominate in the air. Wish I could play Viagra in my midfield. How are you, Don? You well? I imagine it'd be good with glove. I haven't changed chem style yet, though. How are you, Mackham? You well? Good win for your boys the other day, mate. Do you think I should play Foot Champs on Old Gen? Is it easier? Kevin, it depends what you're playing for. If you are playing because you just want the best rewards and you think it's easier, crack on, mate. Do you? If you're playing, for me, I play on New Gen because I didn't spend 400 quid on a console to then play on something I could have just stuck with my old one with, right? If you prefer Old Gen, if you prefer New Gen, play whatever you find fun, man. Like, again, like I always go back to the... You should always be prioritizing fun on this video game, you know? Why don't they do it like online seasons where you can get relegated? I think they were sick of the community moaning about people relegating, and then they thought, oh, well, we'll stop people from getting relegated, so they can't do that. So now people just sandbag themselves instead. How do you think your division rivals division translate to champs ranking? I'm Div 4 right now, and I think it's very difficult to say. CR7, I think because of how casual all the game modes are now, I don't think it's an easy thing to say, you know? Orbs must love this free Haaland, Al. No chance. He's got 70 odd heading, 79 strength. Like, he is not a great one. He's not got aerial either. He's only got power header. He's not a great target, man. I agree. You are what your grandma says. You're on base level, but the time required to level up can keep people in lower divisions. They trust they are. Rivals take changes, unless you're good. Yeah, of course. There is the conversation. The fact that they changed the season objective or season this time, Pugzilla, where you get relegated. Like, so I was in the elite division first time round, got relegated, didn't get back up to elite division quick enough, so I got relegated to division 3. There is that conversation as well, for sure. But across the board, everyone else is in that same category, no? So if you're an elite player and you get through the wins quicker, everyone's just in the same boat. The only difference is now the division 1 that was division 1, say, last year, now might be division 3, because people haven't got time to get back to division 1 as quick, other than the elite gods, you know? Hello, Aimson. You well? You know what I mean? He's actually decent, Danny. I really liked him, mate. I really liked him. Do you think introducing custom formations would be a good idea? Oh, I think we should have a better custom tactic system. Custom formations could be an interesting one. Could break the game. Really? This Haaland thinks, yeah, he's not good. He's not good. He's not good. Afternoon, Gary. You well? So yeah, it's I don't know. Interesting conversations, though. You get my general point. Sorry, Motoka. That's right. Yeah, I'll get you general point, but then all it's done, Pugzilla, is lowered the divisions, as in the elite players that grind will get back to the elite division and division 1, right? While is now the people that, you know, that get into like division 1 near the end of the season, now that's being lowered. So it essentially, you've moved a lot of the division 1 players into division 3 and division 2. So it's actually spread out the divisions a little bit more. Apart from the division 5 to division 7 category, because division 6 you only get relegated 1 division, right? Yeah, we're doing good there. Thank you, Aimson. I'm glad you're well, mate. And yeah, little ones like during the next, I don't know, like 4 to 6 weeks technically. Well, anytime from Christmas, essentially. Division 8 is one division, sorry. And but yeah, we're doing good. Thank you, Aimson. I'm glad you're well, mate. We're doing good. Thank you, East. Original Morris. I'm confused. Haven't you already Is this a new account? It's a new account from you. Either way, thank you, mate. I appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you, mate. Thank you for the fresh primer. Anything over Division 2 is a great player because of the relegations. Anyone in 2 or above is a real player. Not only great, but also devoted. I don't see anything wrong with custom formations. I want to play like Bradford City would play against Liverpool. A 10 defender formation of the game just screams loads of fun for me and my opponent. Depends where you have your fun, right? Yoda side, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it depends where you get your fun from, really. Could be fun, that's for sure. It could be fun. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for chilling in the stream today. Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's doing good. Yeah, it is, mate. Long story. Well, either way, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, mate. Hope you're doing good. Cam Star 97 Haaland. None. Leave him in the in the bench. Leave him in the team, in the club. Oh, did anyone keep up to date with the day before stuff? He's played 9 men behind the ball and Martial left forward, hugging the wing. But it was not fun for those first weeks of champs in 17. Martial running on the wing. Jesus. I've not seen Martial run in a long time. I'd be open to like a custom formation. Got too many players in the same positions. Can't fit into my team. Want to play a different formation in a game. I'll be honest. I just think the tactic system's bad. Yeah, I read all about it being a scam last year. Yeah, so there's a few lads in our Discord that were like wanting to play it. Cowler bought it. He refunded it after the first like hour. And then obviously, yeah, it came out yesterday that they have stopped making the game already. So mad. I bottled that. So hard. Huge scam, isn't it? Do you know, the game that actually came out, I said this, do you know if they didn't basically lie about what it was? I got bailed out with that double tap pass. They didn't lie about what it was and were more honest. The game that they brought out wasn't, like, it wasn't that bad. It just wasn't what they sold it as. That was their biggest problem. So then, obviously the community felt lied to, so like everyone was refunding it, because it also had obviously its problems. It was also in early access, so I didn't really have an issue with that, but like, it just wasn't what they said it was. You know? It just wasn't what they said it was. Ready for this, chat? About there. Hit this out the back of the net, my son. Oos! You see Rust Daisy, Dev's mocking them. Yeah, and rightly so. The people that were there saying it was going to be better than Daisy, I was like, shut up. Shut up. What game are you talking about? The day before. Hello, Monkey, you well? I see, mate. Do you believe that they use the money to pay their debts? No, because... Oh, well, to be fair, most game developers, like indie developers, do operate in the red, right? And that's why they release these like pre-access to basically fund and keep it going, you know. But they already so they got rid of their Fnastic, whatever their name is, and they've they basically made a new development studio called 8 and thought that would cop out. But yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, they made like 300,000 sales, I think, and literally all of them are going to get refunded. So technically, they've not made any money, you know. Anyone on PS5 with low Maldini I can do cart with? Try the Discord, Donny. If not, one of them might help you. Had a bit of a nightmare, mate. At 31, I should have known better, but some idiot messaged me after beating him with a massively disgusting message. A bit of it had cancer. My mum having chemo for breast cancer. Messaged him back, lost my head and got PSN. Bad spoken to PS, but they're so robotic. Yeah, it's sorry to hear it, mate. I mean, at the end of the day, but like, someone said something and it's, you know, upset you. Like, you're well within your right to, you know, go back. It's also heat at the moment, isn't it, right? What I'd recommend, future mate, just turn off PS messages. Genuinely, it is not even worth the majority of the people that are ever going to message you. Don't be message you going, oh man, well played. What were your custom tactics? I really enjoyed you running down the line and cutting it back. You know, they're just not. So, just some random person on the internet, just turn the messages off, mate, and just don't allow it. For future. Good man. True that refunder. Well, the thing is, so you can only refund if you played less than 2 hours, right? And I was like, after I saw that yesterday, I was like, surely Steam come out and say anyone can refund it now, because it's just such a scam thing, really. And they have, thankfully. It is slight, and I'm hoping it does a lot for the gaming community, where like it's such a big event, you know, such a big event. I've had a couple people message about their corner tactics. Hello, Tantuel. 90% of messages are pay to win or lucky in some form. Other 10 is just flat out abuse. Yeah. Actually, this past couple of days, they've been messaging me saying GG's, mate, and I'm like, is it Christmas already? Yeah, I mean, you will get a few messages. Of course you will. But I just think for that, you know, at the end of the day, if you've come home from work and you're playing a bit of FIFA, you just don't want people messaging you hurling abuse. Like, regardless of what's happening, you know, just should never be the case, right? Oh, so you've had to start a new account as well, haven't you, Morris? That's sad. How do you get better at decision making? So, clipping scenarios where you make a wrong decision, looking at it, trying to analyze it, learn from it, and then just muscle memory, building intuition in that area and doing it over and over and over again, and kind of breaking it down there and then going with your gut. You break it down after the game. Okay, that was wrong, X, Y, Z. The next time you get into that, you slowly start to build up that better decision making. You know, take one-on-ones, for example. If you like try and finesse it or power it, and you're like, I could actually just walk past the goalkeeper. You know, I see like high-level players do that all the time. How do I do that? Next time you get in a one-on-one, you try walking it past, and you do that, and you do that, and you do that time and time again, and eventually you start to build that better decision making, and you execute on it better. Bang. Best Camsol on 92 Eusebio. Whew. Tough one. What would you go on Eusebio, chat? I have not had the luxury of using him, unfortunately. Thoughts on Zidane SBC? I actually don't think he's that bad, Matt. I think it's like, given the fact that it's there for 60 days, I think it's decent grindable content. Obviously a very good card. I'm okay with it. What are you thinking to it, mate? Good block. Hawk. That Figo too. Any advice for someone stuck in Division 3? What is it you're struggling with, mate? Yeah, you used to be able to GTFC, but not in recent games. Turn kill. Oh, it's beautiful. Give Haaland the goal, please. No. Good off. Yeah, but like, what in games they had? Hello, Ruben, you well? There's a current theme of invited Donnies failing to win a game. You reckon Oberon will be the same? I don't know, mate. I haven't been paying attention to it, so I don't have an opinion, Usama. Good tackle. Oos! Yeah. I think it's worth doing down if I have De Jong and Yara in midfield. Yeah, in a way, because you know you can have players on your bench. Like, are they gonna withstand the test of time? Like, do you think De Jong could be used in March? Do you think Zidane could be used in March? You know? Yeah, I think it's also something to work towards, man. Like, you can have multiple players in one position. You know? Probably defensively conceding too much everywhere, it seems. Okay, so when you concede a goal and you're a little bit like, what happened then? Go and look at it. Go and see. Did you imbalance your defensive shape? Did you pull your centre back out? Did you miss time a tackle? Did you jockey wrong? Were you not using second man press? Were you not actively thinking about where the opponent is going to go and where the danger is? It's like there, I've already stepped across to cover the middle. That's the danger. I'm not bothered about the person on the ball. You know, things like that, mate, that all make that difference. Actually looking and kind of finding out where those problems are and fixing them. It's not like, okay, yeah, I made this mistake, I'm going to fix it in the next game. It might take you 100 games to fully nail that. You know? I'm doing well, Paul. How are you, bud? Right here, seeing that Aubameyang run. Pull Van Dijk back. Stand up in the one-on-one. Second man press. We're in at the bottom of the screen. Fine for that shot from range. Good. I think I panicked too much in defending. Defending isn't about you wanting to win the ball there in the now. It's about keeping your numbers behind the ball, making it difficult for the opponent to break through. Stepping in when the ball is there to be won. Pushing them out. Setting up traps. There we go. Erling Haaland. I'm doing well, Ruben. How are you, mate? Best way to dribble, technical plus. Control sprint. Do I use L2R2 when jockeying? I will use L2R2 like in the middle with like my centre mids to like close down angles. On the edge of the box or inside the box. If the opponent's just dribbling, then I'll just be jockeying. So here I sprint. Then I might sprint jockey here to cover that centre of gravity. To cover that area with my low center of gravity. And then if they're inside the 18-yard box, I'll mainly just jockey. If the opponent's just sprinting, I sprint. If the opponent's just dribbling, then I'll probably jockey. If the opponent's just quickly burst away, then you may sprint jockey. Kind of like on and off, you know. And well, friend, good. Good to go. When I'm defending, I try to get into an area where I'm most comfortable to win the ball. Here, I'm just sprinting, so I need to track that run. Here, I'm sprinting across, then sprint jockey. He's offside, then I can step up and make a challenge. Make a challenge. That's fine. That is fine. Paul, squad reviews are a sub perk on the Twitch channel, my friend, mate. Abe, thanks for the follow, bro. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Pledge, Michael. My goalkeeper. My goalkeeper. What a ball. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oos. Oh, he loves it, doesn't he? I think he's a bit tilted. Willow. What an inch, Michael. Great second man press for Van Dijk. Step up. Fine. Respect it. Respect it. Marble. Giroud, big touch out of his feet. Oh, go on. Yeah. Oos. Here we go then. To seal the deal, chat. To seal the deal. Are we ready? Yeah. Ah! What do you do to stop quick play around centre backs against a 4-3-2-1? What? Like them moving the ball in defence? Or do you mean as in when they have the ball moving it around your defence for the centre backs? Assuming you mean that, right? Yeah, Giroud's power shots are good. Oh. When they have the ball, yeah. Just being patient, mate. Moving my centre mids back, trying to get my centre mids to help out. Jesus. Yeah, moving my centre mids back, keeping that gap between the midfield and the defence nice and compact. Making it really difficult for them to play in and around. Not pulling my centre backs out, just being patient. It's where your centre mids are, right? Because if you don't get your centre mids to come out, your right back's going to be occupied, or your left back is going to be occupied with their extra player as well. Because most people run one full back and join the attack. Yes, it's an angry offside trap, isn't it? He is a little bit annoyed, Willow, I think. Listen. Oh! Ugh. Wins. All I do is win, no matter what. How do you use that R1 in the situation? I use the R1 mainly for the partial team press. Are you telling me how many times can you do that? How many times can I just keep rinse and repeating on that Maldini? Yeah, the partial team press I use out on the wing, so if they're driving the byline, that's mainly where I use it, mate. No, I claim that. And then second man press I use a lot, which is just holding R1. I'm using the 4-4-2 at the minute, Nick. 6 PM every day. Jesus. Jeez. Jeez Louise. 1 a day for 3 more days. Boom. Thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate you, bro. I missed the EAFC stream for the objective packs. How do I redeem? You can't if you missed the stream. You're mudded. You're mudded, lady. Is it going to be the good one or is it going to be the bad one? The bad one. Sad. Paul, as I said, mate, when you originally said it, squad reviews are a sub perk on the channel, mate, on Twitch. Do you change your formation regularly? Yeah, I have a little bit of a mix up. Just try different stuff, have a bit of fun, make some new tactics and that, Nick. Yeah, we do mix it up. A little bit here and there, a little bit here and there. Right, is there anything that I need to work towards ASAP? Bocco really sang praises for Casado. Apparently. Do you have any advice now to get better at shielding the ball? Release the ball before they get into it, Rat Queen. Shielding isn't like, you can hold L2 to shield, but it isn't really like a great thing. Basically, I'll show you what I mean by this. This will make a bit more sense. So we're getting the paint out again, chat. I like me paint. Okay. So if you work on this sort of thing, all right. So this is you in the middle, all right. You have an area of effect. I promise you that's not a nipple. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's draw you a little person. Okay, so this is you with the ball at your feet, yeah? You've got an on-rushing defender here. This is Van Dijk bearing down you from behind, all right? Everyone has like an area of effect, like a bubble radius. you want to release the ball before Van Dijk gets into your bubble, essentially. So if you're being pressed, release the ball. Don't let them get into that area. How big is the area? I'd say about 2 yards kind of around you. Wrong one. If you just do that and you have it in there, as soon as someone starts to get into this circle, that's when you should be releasing the ball. If you hold on to it for too long and you let them then get that pressure on you, you're just gonna lose it. Now it is a bit different if you've got someone like Lukaku. You know, he can shield it a little bit better, but most people aren't. If you're running Neymar or, you know, Mbappe, all these sort of players, just don't let the defenders get near it, you know? Make sense? If it's Van Dijk, release ASAP. Areola returns. Prediction versus Liverpool United Sunday. Liverpool win. United reek. Especially when they lose to Bayern this week. That makes sense, right, Queen? Does that make sense, my friend? It's a very nice team, Morris. Chinola as well. Cheese. Harry's. Cristiano Ronaldo has joined UFL as an investor. I'm sure that was the case a long time ago, no? Wasn't he on board with them ages ago? No clue why. Right, chat. I'm gonna go and refill my water, and then we're back. All right. I'll be. I'm back. Skills efficient this FIFA, or better pass. Yeah, skills are good. I think passing's viable when you have tiki-taka, I'd say. Bale, a hero or icon? That's tough. I think an icon. I think he was that elite that, yeah, he warrants the he warrants an icon for me, mate, I'd say. And hard to get fired this season. I think he probably will do, yeah. With all your players, with all your players, how long do you keep them? Or you ways for looking at updated players? I just play with a bit of everything, Nick. I don't really overcomplicate it too much. I just play with different cards that I want to play with. Right, so we're doing a squad review for Hayden. This is Hayden's team. He plays 5-3-2-1, 4-3-2-1, 4-4-2, and 3-5-2. He's got 200k. Team plays well. Defense is good. Needs some more chance creators, creativity in the team. Both CM and Salah, or maybe Torres, are probably the next upgrades. I'd probably definitely want to look at upgrading on Maddison. I feel like we did do an upgrade for this team, didn't we? Yeah, I think it's definitely here, right? I'm sure we said Griezmann. Of course we did. Is there any way I could get Griezmann into this team, chat? I don't think there is there? Bale is so disrespected. JTFC, my friend. Thank you for the sub on YouTube, mate. I appreciate you, bro. That's very kind of you, mate. Thanks for supporting me in the stream, brother. Much love to you. Yeah, I don't think there is there? I think it's going to be a bit tough. Squad reviews are a sub perk on the channel. A1 Kaz. I just want a more creative-minded midfielder. Really? Griezmann. With striker or centre forward. Left mid, left wing. Left wing. How many coins do you have? He's got 200k. I appreciate you, JCFC, mate. Much love to you, mate. Just don't have anyone that can play cam, can you? I don't think it makes a difference anyway, because the 4-3-2-1 would work, right? Torres out. I think Torres is decent with a finesse shot, no? Because, I mean, it still doesn't fix it, though, because you would still need... Then again, if you're playing 5-2-2-1, you drop Torres, put Griezmann there, couldn't you then do Llorente? Wouldn't that kind of give you the flexibility that you need? Because then you can put on balanced midfield. No, Valverde's hold it, because that's what he wants. He plays 5-2-2-1, 4-3-2-1, 4-4-2, and 3-5-2. I think that gives you the flexibility to go into everywhere, because then you can, if you go 5 at the back, obviously you can play Llorente right wing back. You can play Valverde and Griezmann in the middle, and then you can play Henry, Salah, and Son. Is your option? This doesn't help though with Salah, does it? Where'd you have to go? You go 4-4-2-4, right? 4-2-4, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, so you do that. That gets you a chem. Thoughts of Griezmann and Valverde, do you rate? I think it's fine. Because De Jong's expired now, right? So we can't have De Jong. So I'll go for something like that, Hayden. Go for something like that. Right, chat. We are going to do a gameplay analysis. Just quickly going to grab the link. Good man. All right. So we are going to take a look through this. So this is one of our coaching students, Ad Khaledi, who 14 to 16 wins roughly. Last session was looking to switch the play, shoot across the body, use second man press. He was very aggressive with both of his centre mids and pressing, which was causing him a lot of issues. So hopefully we'll see that as kind of a thing. And I think one of the big things that I spoke to him about actually was the fact of his like peripheral vision of spotting runs, seeing dangerous areas, and kind of what was a problem. He just wouldn't see them. So I actually directed him towards there's a game called Osu, or like an FPS trainer, which you can type in on YouTube, to basically warm up his eyes before he's playing, to try and get him kind of moving his eyes and scanning his eyes a little bit more across the pitch. He went 13-7 this weekend. He lost his last game for that 14 wins. He's playing 5-back, but he's using it aggressively. It helps kind of with his errors. Right, let's rock and roll then. Is he really using Taremi? By the looks of it, yeah. Haaland's not been great for me, Mr. Mays. He has not been great. What's the time? Let's see, to write this down. 2:26. Right. Let's go. Let's have a look at the opponent's team. And we haven't saw Schmeichel, and that's about it. And that is about it. Nah, I've not seen it. Is it good, Maze? This ball tracking delay is tough. Sticky start to the game. Jesus. Right, there we are. We're here. We're playing. Reese is alright. Yeah, I don't mind Risa. There's a Adama Traore, our right wing back. I think he actually haven't got the controller input, which is a bit annoying. He normally has it on. I think he sends Mbappe on a creative run there, but then comes up and away. Fine. A bit more active in defense. Yeah, he's a little bit passive here. You just watch how like he sticks with Pepe, sticks with Pepe, sticks with Pepe, sticks with Pepe. Just way too passive. Okay, so our first thing we actually concede from. So I don't have your controller input in the top right. So if we can just make sure for our next session we have that input overlay on. I think you send Mbappe here on a creative run downwards, which I actually don't mind. I think this is okay. But when you turn upwards and away, you basically now cut out the ability to use Adama, and then obviously your ability to play into Mbappe. So you kind of put yourself into a bit of trouble. Just needed to release into striker and then go into the bottom of the screen, but you tried to find them. If you wanted to play that ball out into this right wing, you almost have to keep yourself in that sort of position, right? So you kind of bait yourself there slightly. Now, this is where you then get caught up, right? Because your midfield's out of position now, and then you're thinking about that big gap and coming through. We spoke to you in the last session about your centre mids and using them and coming away from being so aggressive with them, and second man press to combine with that. In this position, if you just watch this right now, look at what you do with Pepe, right? You aren't active in the defense. You're not there putting on any sort of pressure with him on the ball on the edge of your box. You're just trying to put the pressure to try and push him out to the side, to try and get him to recycle, to not give him the freedom to go forward. So you use a bit of partial team press now, but when you look at this, you have the benefits of playing the 5 at the back, which now means you can actually step here and be aggressive with whoever this is here, left wing back, to come over and put pressure on the Joe Linton. You don't need to try and go and win the ball, but you just need to kind of get in his face. So kind of running at him, leaving a 2-yard gap, and then see him. Where does he take a touch? Where does he go? And how does he move? But you're just too passive. Like, look, you're not active in the defense. You're not doing anything. You're not even second man pressing here. You're just doing nothing, right? Which gives him that ability to go to Llorente, and then gets a little bit lucky, obviously, with the deflection. And João Pedro, very good jumping on that card, and obviously go 1-0 down early. What's your view on this whole red foot champs card thing? I don't really have a view on it, Danny, to be honest with you. It's just a cosmetic thing, so if people like it, really. I'm not too fussed, you know. I'm not too fussed. Jack, thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome in. How you doing? Reese with a big long throwing trait coming out there. Dharma, Mbappe lurks on the edge. Oh. Has he got precision shooting on? Can't see the line. Alright, so you get your first opportunity at the game. Use a Dharma Traore super well. Obviously, so good in this area, driving down towards the line. You're in a beautiful position now. When Mbappe was kind of lurking on the edge, which Van Dijk, he goes and moves and covers across it. You're in a great position for you here to kind of go to that next level. And you obviously, you know, you say yourself you want to move on to 16, 17, 18 wins. And this is an area where I think you can push yourself a little bit further. Everyone's so worried about these cutbacks. He's worried about Mbappe here. How do you kind of get around this? Adama Traore can keep running there and you can play a lock. So we've spoke about the play a lot before in the past where you press the left stick and the right stick in. The icon will change. You then have to right stick switch up to this play here, to Remy, and just move to Remy this side of Blanc. The AI is controlling him. He won't track that. He needs to do that manually to see that player lock. And then all you do is you just press the pass button from there and then you get that simple tap in. I'll send you over some videos of examples of where you can do it. You cut it on the inside to go for the shot on Adama Traore's weak foot. His shooting also isn't fantastic. So, you know, you're kind of asking a lot from him here. And obviously just, yeah, goes out for a throw in. So really, really good opportunity. I like the fact that you use Adama Traore in the way that we want him to be used. Quick, strong, driving the byline, getting into that position, but cutting in and shooting with him, not an area that we want to look for. Can you Evo a red card? Yeah, I think so. If they qualify, but then you lose the red side of it, Zubro. Well done, Ninja. 8-0 in qualifiers. Sheesh. We lose the ball in the transition again, right? Presses aggressively with Pepe, which he can kind of do with a 5 at the back. He's a bit inactive there. Fine, well done. Hey, you played match 4-4-2. Yeah, I've been using it today, Bridge. It's good 4-4-2 this year. It's good. Well into Remy. Good movement. Well done. Driving Mbappe. Mechanical, I'd say. All right, so ball with Mbappe, your absolute turn is fantastic. As you receive this, you kind of take the touch away and then just get that little turn and dribble, defending just, you know, lackluster from the opponent. Mechanically here, I think we're a little bit lost in a sense. Like Mbappe's got into this position, and this is where I think you have to try and experiment a little bit. I always talk about you kind of being in the final third and you expressing how you want to play, you know, whether that's tiki-taka, some skill moves, some byline drives, dribbling, whatever it may be. A ball roll scoop here could be really good. Just ball rolling 90 degrees down and then square an X up to get that scoop turn to go up. And basically trying to get into a more dangerous position. Out here in Mbappe, he can't shoot. Yes, he can drive the byline and look for that cut, but Joe Linton's there. So it's about saying, okay, can we kind of get past you? Can we get into this area to look for a Dharma coming through, to look for the slip into Salah, and then go one more into Taremi? Instead, obviously, we just keep driving, and then you're trying to protect the ball, and kind of Joe Linton's there. So if we just watch it back one more time, stop sprinting, little ball roll scoop. Can we kind of send him that way? You just drove the byline with the Dharma Traore last, so that's fresh on his mind. You might be thinking you're going there again. A really good position, just mechanically a little bit like, I don't know what to do. It's kind of what it seems like there. So kind of backing kind of on the decisions and trying to take on that defender. Why does he do the goal kick like that? Mate, so this is the thing, right? Like, when you're doing these sessions, it's not about nitpicking on every single like tiny detail. It's about picking 1 or 2 learning objectives, coming away from that, working on that for the next few weeks, then going again. Like, you can just overload information if you just go, you did a goal kick there that was a little bit unnecessary, you know. Yeah, ball roll scoop's really good, really good. It's on my website, FIFA Addict. Exclamation mark coaching, mate. Exclamation mark coaching, my friend. Would you suggest he changes his radar? If that's the radar that he wants, like, I don't really look into it too much, Zubro. Good. That's Adama Traore going on a run and him playing an X pass and him waiting, going behind. I actually don't think he needs to lay the ball yet, to be honest. Okay, so our next example, you do a really good job here of sending Adama Traore on a run and then picking the ball up with Ballack. Sometimes you have to let the attack breathe and develop. Adama Traore is 1v1 with Van Dijk. This is a good matchup. Van Dijk, yes, he's super strong on FT24. This Adama Traore is quick, he's strong. You know, it's a favourable one. Ballack right now needs to let this run develop. He has currently got, what, 6 yards to kind of gained up on Van Dijk. You're asking quite a lot. You try to play this ball into feet with an X pass, and it's not going to go there because basically right now, Adama Traore is running. He's running away from you. You're doing an X pass to where he is now, but he's going to keep going. So you can just see how it gets kind of like under hit, and Adama Traore applies the brakes, and then Van Dijk just steps there instead. So by letting this attack breathe, you can pick the ball up with Ballack. You can maybe just R1 sprint to controlled sprint away. You don't want to take a touch with sprint because then Van Dijk might step and be really aggressive. But you don't want to just left sit dribble because then you might get caught by De Jong. So just up that way, protect the ball from De Jong, and then wait for Adama Traore to make that run in a more advanced position where you can then look to obviously slip that in behind. You've just not let it breathe. You've not let it go on for another 1 or 2 seconds to then kind of lay that ball through. Big De Jong on the edge. On to this next one. Ball comes out towards the byline, and again, this is kind of where you have to build up that muscle memory of, and we spoke about this in our last session, where your vision needs to be spot on. And obviously we spoke about Osu and the FBS kind of warm up to get your eyes scanning across the pitch. Right now, João Pedro has nothing on, literally nothing on. So, you know, when he comes out to here and he faces back up there, you can be super aggressive on this covering of the byline. So you want to like position Van Dijk to cover into here to force him to go back, and then you've got players here to deal with this cutback, pushing him away into a less dangerous position. If he turns into here and you're kind of protecting this side, then that's more dangerous, right? He's getting into the 18-yard box. So you can see how you position the wrong side of him. When you spot what's happening in and around, and you can say, okay, he's got nothing on, João Pedro is facing out towards the wing, I can be aggressive. I can come and step on him and kind of get up into his face and be there. You don't have to win the ball, but just kind of being on his back, putting that pressure, trying to make him force. That now, when he turns there, if you were that little bit closer and you're protecting this area, this is just Van Dijk's ball every day of the week. So you allow him too easily to get into that 18-yard box. Obviously, he lays that ball off one more. Thankfully enough, Joe Linton's there for the block. Big Adama. He's rapid, man. He's rapid, strong. Everything's down this right-hand side at the minute, which I don't necessarily mind. He cuts out that angle super quick. Good stand up, really good jockeying. Needed to switch there to Van Dijk. I'm not too fussed about that because second man press is something that he's been trying to use a lot more actively. And I'm happy to see him use that second man press there. He has to manually switch to the Van Dijk and kind of be there reactively. Like you can just see he's a little bit too hesitant to switch himself. I also don't mind him because he's using the second man press, which when someone's trying to learn something, you got to give praise for them actually trying to implement it and see where it can work. Guess who gets the ball again? Big Adama. Good tracking. After watching someone's game, do you think you could pretty accurately guess how many wins a typically get in weekend league? So it's actually some sort of content you could do, Bridge. I could get people to send in their games and not tell me, or like just a passage of play and not tell me their rank, and then you try and guess it. But it's also really tough because I think weekend league's just not as competitively as it used to be, is it? You know. Good stand up, good second one press again. Okay, I'll give a bit of praise for that. So to give you a bit of praise just for you actively trying to use that second man press a little bit more, you can see here, you activate it straight away. You're trying to pull that centre mid back. You can do this and get away with it with like Skriniar, Van Dijk and Pepe because their defensive stats are so good. There are times where, which we'll probably touch on in our next session, where you do kind of actively need to switch, but really good to see you using that second man press. Well done. I've 88 Gabriel Jesus and Dharma. Is Jesus better? He looks like better as an all-round winger. As a winger, I'd probably prefer a Dharma, to be honest, just for the strength. Jesus would just get bodied by a lot of modern-day fullbacks. Apart from if the opponent has like Batcher or Karachui, then you're probably okay with Jesus because they're not particularly strong, are they? Difficult when you got Taremi up front, to be honest. Good hold up, really good touch away, unlucky. Rat Queen, same sort of thing. You know when I don't know if you're still here, but you know when I spoke about kind of like laying the ball in and you think about the area of effect. See how there, like Van Dijk's already inside your bubble. You see how he just manages to kind of like get something, and the touch away was a good idea, you know. And Joe Linton. Good ball. Really good ball. Edge. Nice. I like it. I like the effort. I like the intent. See if he's on precision shooting from that Adama. Ah, he's unassisted. So it actually was just Adama with the most terrible shot. Well in, Van Dijk. Well in. Good movement on the ball there. Really good movement. Had to keep it moving there. Okay. So you lay the ball into the middle here, which I think when you already look at this screenshot, you can see you've got numbers in front of you and behind. De Jong is going to pressure from this side, and then you got Van Dijk there, you got Blanc there. So you're basically kind of being congested in this area already with Mbappe. Now you do a really good job at first with the touch out, turning away, but now you have to keep it moving. So something that I've been speaking about a lot recently is area of effect, where basically every player has like a bubble around them. Like this is my theory on this, you know, my kind of like hypothesis. Everyone has like an area of effect where essentially when you let someone come and get into your bubble, so as soon as Van Dijk now gets to here, that is the kind of time to say, I need to release the ball, you know. Again, thinking about that. He's about to now kind of penetrate into that circle. So you can't have time to take one more touch. If you take one more touch, bang, that's it. And you get tackled. So take that original touch and then let's keep it moving. The passing itself here should already be the cue for you to go, I'm going to have to move this quick. Should you even play this pass? probably not. Like, I think it's you're playing yourself into an endangered area. What could you do instead? You could carry on going with Salah. You could trigger the run with the Adama Traore, go over the top, go in behind, play into that, you know, that area where you've got so much room for him to run into. Laying it into Mbappe is fine if you release it quick, but even when you release it quick, it's then like, okay, this player now has to pick it up and then get it out to this wing, making it a little bit more difficult. So just be mindful of that, to not let those kind of defenders step into that bubble and be super aggressive with it. Hello Oblivion, how are you, mate? You well? Nice to see you, buddy. It's all explained on the website, Mace, when you go through to check out on that, mate. Feet. Yeah, I think VVD's area of effect, FIFA Alex, is just like so much bigger than everyone else's. It's crazy, man. Good. The dribbling's good, but the lack of skill moves. All right, so again, I'm really happy with your ability to recycle and your patience here. But when this ball gets onto the edge now, I think this is a scary scenario. Your left foot dribbling seems to be coming on. You seem a lot more comfortable with the ball at your feet, which is good. I would really love to see you try and take players on a bit more every now and then. All right, whether it's going to be step overs, whether it's going to be heel to ball rolls, whether it's going to be reverse elastico, I want you to ask questions of the defender. Where people are really like unsure on this game is in the 18-yard box. When someone's driving at them with controlled sprint, with step overs, with reverse elasticos, you know, you kind of know it, shot cancels, whatever it may be. So mechanically, you with the ball at your feet, just adding in a little bit more of a question for the opponent. Like here, this is a scenario where Van Dijk's going to come and step up to you, and you've got the ability to try and go in between kind of either defender, right, to attack into here or to attack into there with Mbappe. You can do that with a step over, you can do it with a reverse elastico, you could do it with a heel to ball roll, but just kind of wanting to at least have a bit of intent every now and then to take them on. Now, I'm not saying every time you get in this scenario, take them on with those step overs like every time. It's about asking that question to the opponent and saying, look, in this one, bang, I want to try it. Let's see how we can do past you. You know, you kind of drive and then you turn away and then you have to lay the ball back off. You still develop a really good chance because Adama does super well here. And you could have go one more into Salah, but I think, you know, maybe you're thinking he's going to cover that. I don't mind necessarily what happens after that. It's very difficult in that area to kind of see what's going to happen in that speed of what the game is being played at. But just, I think, having a bit more intent in your actions and wanting to see if you can put that pressure on the opponent. Can you drive past them? Can you look for some skill moves? Mechanically, you might not be there yet, right? But as we're progressing up through the wins, that's something that we are really need to going to adapt onto. Good tracking. Good pull of the shirt. You did enough. You did not do enough, apparently. Good, that's fine. What do you get with access to the academy? Access to the Discord academy, where you can chat to me, ask me questions, squad reviews, and then obviously along with whatever package you go with for coaching sessions, mate. Most coaching sessions are live though, where we jump into a call together, but this particular student, just with his time schedule and my time schedule, he's in America. He finds it easier for us to just do these offline sessions. Do you think teammate Trent is usable? Yeah, to an extent. I think the long ball pass play styles are pretty good on him. Good, find it in the middle. Oh, that's sad. Okay, so you recycle exceptionally well. I wanted this ball straight away into Mbappe. You kind of dawdle like a little bit. You got that chance to play it into Mbappe. I think when you're thinking about matchups, Mbappe here, Taremi, I mean, I think everybody can agree. You wanting to find Mbappe to kind of take them on can be so much easier than it is with Taremi. I don't know this Taremi. I know it's one of the Evo cards you've got, but when you get it into Mbappe, you've got 5-star skill moves. He's pacey, he's strong, his dribbling's better. It's much more dangerous to defend against Taremi. Now, you still develop a great chance with Taremi by just turning and going. Now, you go for a shot on a harsh angle. I don't mind you going for it. This is obviously what we always talk about, going across your body. I think it's on his weak foot. I think he's right footed, this 2ME. Green time finishing to add to really make this more accurate. And then another thing that I've spoke about a lot for people, precision shooting. Precision shooting on this angle would be a little bit difficult, but you've had kind of 2 shots now with a Dharma and this one with 2ME, where assisted shooting hasn't helped you. If you aim correctly, precision shooting basically is in your controller settings. If you change from assisted to precision, the easiest way to try and think about it is you have to just aim where you want the ball to go, simply like a power shot, and you'd hit the target basically if you aim correctly here. But yeah, that's what I mean. It's a little bit difficult, but I think when we go back to it and we draw it on this base level, the pass to Mbappe is just better. You could lay it into here. You can look for a reverse elastico. You can look for a step over and drive. You know, it's Mbappe. It's more favourable, right? But really good chance nonetheless. Good step. Yeah, to an extent, FIFA addict. Most people really, though, it's more so about just the ones-to-one with me, to be fair. Do I think precision shooting is worth it? I do, yeah. I've ran it for the last, since FIFA 23. That defending has got on reckless. Should be a goal. Yeah, okay. All right, so obviously they nerfed on post-patch 5 at the back on how quick your wing-backs get back. So this now is an area that you are going to be a little bit more familiar with if you're playing the 5 at the back, and that is going to be you kind of isolated with your centre-backs and then your 2 centre-mids to try and help out, right? So this is what happens here. You have to come over, and right now, if you look at this, that is your back 3, that is your wing-back, that is your wing-back. So we're essentially right now, we're almost in a 2 at the back. You being super aggressive out here with Skriniar, I think it is just not necessary. So when this ball comes out, this now is a case where you can switch and you can stay here. You can sprint jockey and you're basically just chilling. What you need to do is to delay, to wait for Van Dijk to get back, Risa to get back, and Adama Traore to get back. This right now isn't an immediate threat. What makes it more of an immediate threat? If he gets this ball into the middle. But you choose to be super aggressive on this ball. Remember that defending isn't about you going and win the ball every single time there and then. Delay, make it so he's not got an easy pass on, and just chill. Literally just play the long game. Like, you don't need to do anything here. Just wait. Is he going to keep driving? If he keeps driving, you keep going with him then. If he turns on the inside, you chill and you cover the pass on the middle. But you go for that super aggressive step to think he's going to drive. One little ball roll, and now he's cut you open. You press the tackle button, and bang, you press the tackle button again with Pepe. And I always talk about this being like a snowball. You made not a mistake because you're playing the 5 at the back, but your wing backs don't get back as quick, right? So it leaves you isolated with a 3 at the back a little bit more. So then that's your first snowball. Then the second mistake that you made makes the second snowball compound and it gets bigger. Then you make the same with Pepe, and then it's now gone from being a little mistake, a little snowball, to a massive snowball, compounding it over and over and over and one to another. So now you have 1 player out, 2 player out, 3 player out, and then Reece has now just got back into position. But all of this has happened over on this side. So now Van Dijk's going, bloody hell, guys, I've got to come over and cover for you now, and I'm meant to be over here covering with my left wing back. So Van Dijk has to come over, and then you're going, I don't know, do I go to the ball? Do I cover back? But look at how busy it is here, meaning that he's always going to have that extra man. You go for the second man press with Pepe. By that point, it doesn't really matter. Essentially, when you do these 2 actions here, what happens after it? Don't care. Literally don't care, because you've already made it super difficult for yourself, right? So just kind of being aware of that and not compounding kind of on those mistakes and causing yourself into a sticky scenario. What is precision shooting? A setting you can put on in your controller settings that makes your shooting more accurate if you aim correctly. I think it makes my finesse shots harder aim. Yeah, angles on finesse shots can be a bit tougher, but it's just practice, Cody. You can use practice scenarios in the skill games, which that can really, really help. Make some subs, which is good at least. What's a good skill move to use, which 4-star skills, which isn't step overs, ball roll to heal, or La Croqueta? I like L2, square, and X in the direction that you're already running. SLZ. It's like a side heel to heel. I really like it. good. Mbappe, edge. Nice drive, step overs, summit. He tried a hill to ball roll there. Was a little bit slow on it mechanically, but I'm okay with that. Second man press would have been good there with Van Dijk. Precision shooting a must. I think if you find your shooting's unreliable on FC24, then yeah. It's not good for players that are unbelievably good in the 18-yard box mechanically, though. If your left stick dribbling's a joke and your skill moves are a joke, you will find it tough to get it right. I think precision shooting is better than green time finishing. If you can combine precision shooting with green time finishing, then geez, it's a game changer. That's how I feel with it. Good feet. Really good feet. Don't mind that finesse. Unlucky. I used to rely on L2R2 dribbling on previous FIFA games, finding not as effective. Do you rely on this? I just left it dribble. I don't do anything else. But L2R2 is agile dribbling, which was R1 dribbling last year. It's actually still good. I just think left it dribbling is so good as well, though. Maybe by this point now, well, like, everything that happens after this point is just not even, like, it is what it is. You know, he's going to be super aggressive on the press, and he's 2-0 down this late into the game. Let's just see if we can create any sort of chance. Good. Keep going, keep going. Again, the player lock here could be nice. Or Mbappe, just Jesus. It's a joke, you know. Actually is a joke. Team press from kickoff, which is good. Good drive at him with Son. Good sprint. So if you find the question inappropriate, well, what's the reason behind the prices? That's what I charge, mate. You know, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and it started out as free, and then it's gone up and up and up based on supply and demand. Right, so there isn't anything else there at the end, to be honest with you. I'm just looking at the team, really, and how we kind of get it set up, and we've got on the bench. Son. I'm hoping that Taremi's going to come out, but either way. Brilliant. I can put it all together at the end of the stream then for our good man. Thoughts on Zidane and Patelis, midfield 2, or would you buy someone else for 600k? Or use Jude? I wouldn't use Jude. I don't really like Jude, to be honest with you. I think Patelis and Zidane's great. Yeah, thanks for chilling, Nick. Look after yourself, mate. Take care, take care. Is it only me doing the coaching? Yes, mate. Beautiful. Oh, you're welcome, Skyliner. You are welcome. I think I'm going to upload more of these sessions onto YouTube, to be honest. I think we are. I think people seem to like them. And it's better than nothing, eh? It's better than nothing, chat. That's for sure. That is for sure. I struggled in weekend league. I got Reece James for going 4 and 16, sold for 500k. Sheesh, love that, love that. I have Patelis, Modric, and De Jong. Is it too much? It's good options, that's for sure. How many coaching sessions do you do in a month? Ain't it exhausting? It used to be when I used to take on more than I could handle. But now I deliberately don't allow myself to take on more than what I can handle. So no. Because yeah, money's great in that, but it also does a disservice to the students. If I'm doing, you know, I used to do like 30-40 sessions a month, and it was just not feasible, really. So yeah, so we don't basically, if I don't want any more, if I've got to the level where we're happy with, then I just shut it down, and we don't allow any more students until we've done it. Yeah, no worries, Hills. Take care, mate. Cheers for chilling as always, bro. What I'm supposed to do to let you review one of my matches? It's on my website, Abo, part of the coaching, mate. Hello, Mr. Greybeard. You well? Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you well. Hope you well. Hope you well. Do you do live coach sessions that only rewatch gameplay? For example, some coaching last year would do live coaching where I Twitch stream the games and give feedback during the pauses. Yes, I do. But the way I do it is we do it live. You play. I clip things as you're playing to then go and look back after as well. Because I think the element of live coaching is good to get you to think about things that you need to be thinking about live in the game. But also I don't want you just relying on me to basically play the game for you. Does that make sense? So yes, but I'll also combine it with a post-game analysis as well. You know? So that's how we do that. But live coaching can be good if we're just looking at specific details, you know? Don, thanks for the follow, mate. Have coach spots open? Yeah, they're open at the minute. Greybeard. They are open at the minute, my good friend. As we get to January, then I probably won't take on any new people after what we've currently got. Just because of Babby, obviously. You're welcome, Hugo. How do you sort out watching gameplay live? SharePlay? Yeah, SharePlay, mate. On what do you call it? On PS. Can't do it on Xbox, unfortunately. Not possible on Xbox. Baby name sorted now. We don't know what we're having, mate. We're leaving it as a surprise. So once we know what we're having, which obviously is when baby rocks up, you know. But yeah, we don't know what we're having yet. So is there a delay playing on SharePlay? No, it's pretty much instant, mate. It is pretty much instant. Right, chat. It is a bit of a shorter one today. I do apologise, but it's better than nothing, eh? I'm actually going to sort that coaching session out and get it over to the student, and then probably put it out on YouTube as well. All right. Thank you all for chilling today. I will catch you all on Thursday. I won't be on tomorrow, so I have coaching. I have a lot of coaching sessions on Wednesdays, but I'll see you all on Thursday. All right, I think. Thanks for the love. I appreciate you all. We're going to go send you over to T. Let's go and show him some love. Say hello to him. Hope he's having a good stream. Thanks all for chilling. I appreciate you.